mo ṣe mọ̀ pé ó sanwó síbẹ̀ ẹ ti get now ní tí mo fẹ́ fàyọ ni pé ẹ má máa jẹ́ ká kàn máa rò pé ẹni tó bá ti ń sọ pé ẹ ṣe báyìí ẹ correct èèyàn báyìí ní táwọn èyí ń ṣe ìrírí ò dáa tó ẹ má máa jẹ́ ká tètè máa condemn irú èèyàn bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn at least ẹni tó bá ti ń ṣe nǹkan dáadáa ok wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀ nípa I don't want to go to that man again mo fẹ́ lọ sí mo fẹ́ lo Àgbàlá Gabriel fún iṣẹ́ sample ni àtijọ́ tó ti ń ṣe dáadáa bọ̀ àwọn èèyàn ò rí but mistake làwọn èèyàn wá dì mú so mo ti gbé yẹn kúrò bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn now ẹ jọ tí mo fẹ́ ká sọ tí mo fẹ́ emphasize lé lórí ni ẹ̀yin mọ́mì wa bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe máa ṣe wá ní ẹyọ kan òun ló yẹ kó jẹ́ priority yín then bí justice yìí bá a ṣe máa get ẹ̀ òun ni kó jẹ́ priority wa kì í ṣe division ìlú division tẹ́ ẹ̀ ń lù yìí kò lè gbé wa débi kankan then mo fẹ́ ká jọ mọ̀ pé gbogbo wa ò lè sùn ká kọrí síbì kan ó dàbí lẹ́tà 3 ni tẹ́ bá kọ 3 ẹlòmíì ẹ̀ tó ó ní ibi tẹ́ bá kọjú sí olóma bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe máa rí nìyẹn ẹlòmíì tó bá wà ní left ó máa rí as 3 ẹni tó wà ní right ó máa rí as m ẹni tó wà lókè máa rí as bíi w you know just like that so the fact pé èèyàn kan sọ̀rọ̀ pé nǹkan tí wọ́n ṣe yìí ò dáa ó kì í nísìnyí èmi sọ ń sìn pé orú sáwọn la gbà ń sìn tó máa lóun ò ní kọ́pì báwo wọ́n ṣe máa sọ pé òun ò ní kọ́pì petition tó fi pé bàbá nísìnyí ẹlòmíín sìn tó bá máa gbé ní platform míín sìn á sọ pé anti justice ní tunes torí pé mo ní pé báwo ló máa so ó wà logical so make any sense kéèyàn fún petition ẹ kọ wálẹ̀ ní kọ́pì so make sense ni kò make sense now.
ẹ jọ ẹ káàárọ̀ ẹ má interject.
So n tẹ́mi fẹ́ sọ láwọn angle yẹn nìyẹn o then way forward the only way forward ibi tá a bá kèsì yìí dé òun ni pé tí bàbá ò bá lè máa sọ̀rọ̀ ní public mọ́ kí wọ́n ní PR tó mọ máa rẹ bí
PR ti wà tó ń gba sálárì kò ṣiṣẹ́ ni.
Kí ló wá dé tá a gbúdọ̀ PR kí ni iṣẹ́ ìdẹ́?
Ẹni tó jẹ́ PR wọn in disguise sọ pé kò tiẹ̀ ìyá àwọn náà páwọn ti sọ over 30 times ó ti sú àwọn.
Nísìnyí tẹ́ bá wá rí i pé èèyàn kàn orú tá a bá sọ ń sìn tó bá yẹ pé lóòótọ́ o tá a bá sọ pé Mr. Muyiwa kò sí dáadáa láspect yẹn ṣe ẹlòmíì àtúndìdí àtúndì against wa á pè wá láǹtí justice. Nígbà tẹ́ ń sanwó fún PR tí PR ò ṣiṣẹ́ àárí effect ẹ̀ ní society àárí effect ẹ̀ ní social media kò sí nǹkan kan tá a rí tó jẹ́ bí changes láti ìgbà tí wọ́n ti ní wọ́n ti gba PR.
ẹ ṣe mọ̀ pé wọ́n threaten gbogbo wọn gan lábẹ́lẹ̀ tí wọ́n lè sọ. mo ní àṣẹ mọ̀ pé wọ́n ti threaten wọn gan lábẹ́lẹ̀ tí wọ́n jáde ṣiṣẹ́. yàtọ̀ tí threaten wọn gan ta ló mọ̀.
Now ṣé wá rí ibi tí issue wà ní pé mo fẹ́ rándọ̀.
èmi ò ní submission kankan tèmi fẹ́ sílẹ̀ èmi fẹ́ bọ́lẹ̀ mo kàn fẹ́ play kankan fún mi.
no round up in 1 minute ẹ jọ 1 minute.
submission mi ò sọ̀rọ̀ justice for Mohbad mọ́ mo kàn fẹ́ sọ fún lady kan béèrè pé is Brekete still in this Mohbad case now I wanna play Bukky Jese's show tó ṣe lánàá torí mo rí pé J-Lock náà wá síbi. So Bukky Jesse already said this pé Brekete ò lè dá sọ̀rọ̀ ìmọ̀ ẹ máa gbọ́ ẹ hold on mi ò ní submission kankan tí mo mi lọ́rọ̀ kankan tí mo fẹ́ sọ sí justice for Mohbad.
ṣé wọn lọ bá wà áàpù náà yes wọn lọ bá náà.
hold on.
practice kíkà àtẹni ẹ wá sọ fún mi pé wọn pa Mohbad every move tí bàbá Mohbad make I'm telling you for free now. Ìtúlẹ̀ máa ń wọ many people. Ìtúlẹ̀ máa ń wọ gbogbo ìtàn sọ pé kí bàbá Mohbad yes even Brekete. I'm telling you with my full chest today. You all know I've not said this before. I'm telling you for free now. Wọ́n dúró sọ́nù Brekete ni. Yes. Wọ́n dúró sọ́nù Brekete ni. I'm telling you for free. Wọ́n dúró sọ́nù Brekete ni. Sherry, I bless the day we went to get that son. Mo bless the tíjọ́ ta lọ mú Wahab. I bless the day we chose to go with Wahab. Mo dẹ̀ dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ gbogbo ibi kò bá má ti ṣe ká sọ pé àwọn owó ta máa san. Ṣé wọ́n lọ bá Wahab náà ni? Yes, wọ́n lọ bá náà. Bó ṣe wọ́n pé àwa tí wọn ò lè buy to their side kò pọ̀. Ẹgbẹ́ ṣì lọ bá.
Ẹjọ́ ṣé kò long àǹtí?
Ó ti ọ̀rọ̀ Brekete ló sọ báyìí.
Èmi sọ lè fún yín sìn for free. Brekete ò ní dá sí mọ́.
Tẹ́tí gbọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn.
Àǹtí
mo fẹ́ sọ.
Ẹni sùúrù.
Àbíkọ́ yẹn.
Mo wà pẹ̀lú yín.
Ẹ pọ̀ sí. Èmi wá ń sọ fún yín for free nsìn. Because a máa tún bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní fi sú àdúrà wa lọ́la. Pé àṣírí yẹn Ọlọ́run máa tú. Èmi sọ fún yín pé kì í ṣe Brekete ló yọwọ́. Àwọn anti-justice in disguise tó ń fi ọgbọ́n mú bàbá lọ sọ́dọ̀ Brekete láti fi tu public lójú. Àwọn náà fi ẹni sùúrù o. Àwọn náà fi ọgbọ́n mú bàbá kúrò lójú.
Ní nǹkan ṣe rí justice for Mohbad máa wọ mí ní nǹkan kan tí mo fẹ́ sọ.
Àwọn tó ń bàbá lọ ṣẹ́rí Bukky Jesse, if care is not taken, they will spoil her brand. That is why I called her in the closet.
Ṣé bọ́ọ̀ náà ti misunderstand? Ṣé bọ́ọ̀ náà àwọn tẹ́jọ́ gbogbo wa tájọ́ wa bí ṣe bọ́ọ̀ misunderstand nǹkan tẹ́ ẹ̀ sọ sí?
Yes.
Ẹ wá ní kí n sọ̀rọ̀. Èmi ò ní nǹkan tẹ́ mi fẹ́ sọ.
I don't have anything to say. Spoil her brand if care is not taken. Baba any suru, Brekete did not remove his hand. I want justice in disguise. No more to our public loju. I say it with my full chest.
Hello, Madam.
Hold on. Brekete did not remove his hands. I want no more. Brekete said there. Òun ti arrange bàbá máa gbé, òun ti arrange oúnjẹ tí bàbá máa jẹ, òun ti arrange owó tó máa fún bàbá tí bàbá máa gbádùn, wọ́n ti arrange ilé fún bàbá. Wọ́n sọ fún Brekete kan tó mú bàbá kúrò ní Abuja, bàbá ò dẹ̀ tí ì padà lọ síbẹ̀ yẹn. Tí ó bá dá bàbá lójú, whether Brekete is going to do it or not, tell Baba Aloba to go back to Brekete. We just want to see him there. Keep it. Any through. Come for our proof and back pay Brekete. Ló sọ pé òun ò ṣe mọ́, òun ló yọwọ́. Ẹ má máa yí ká ṣe tàbá tí ń sọ̀rọ̀ jẹ́.
Ẹ wo láì bàbá lánàá ni. Wọ́n bèrè nípa Brekete. And he said he's one and see him. Brekete is not there.
On this issue, is telling us. I'm not going to listen to that. I know what I'm talking about.
The issue of Brekete, Madam Adenike, everything for issue Brekete fún yín ẹni sùúrù fún mi ní audience látàárọ̀ ẹ káàárọ̀.
I'm not mixing.
Ẹ káàárọ̀ fún mi audience látàárọ̀ ẹ káàárọ̀ everybody. This is my first time of coming to your life. Me watch live in the command join in the prayer and she gets. So àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ tẹ́tẹ́ sọ láàárọ̀ yìí mo kàn fẹ́ correct yín nínú kankan. Then mo tún fẹ́ contribute on this Brekete of a thing. There was a time, I think last week, ní òru bóyá bí 3 o'clock or 2:30 or thereabout. Èèyàn kan call on Papariano's platform. Ó fún wa ní information pé Brekete is not okay for now. He's very
it's abroad. It's abroad.
If we taba lọ sí platform, taba man join am mama pé Brekete kò kí join
you recently.
So one shape show but àwọn ọmọ share on one bed. So Brekete yẹn only ó ti sick for the past 4 months now. That we should be praying for him.
We take 4 months.
Because only 3 to 4 months ó ti sick. Ipo sick gan púpọ̀ so we should just be praying. So tí Brekete yẹn kò ṣe pé Brekete wò fẹ́ ṣiṣẹ́ o. She get. So fún yẹn. So nǹkan tí mo kàn fẹ́ sọ, Sherry lánàá ká ní pé ẹ wà níbi show bàbá lánàá bóyá ó dà pé ẹ bí ẹ̀sìn bẹ́ẹ̀. Lánàá yẹn bàbá ò wà okay rárá. Even everybody was
saying bàbá tó ṣe bàbá wà nínú àwọn àtàdúrà ni.
Ẹni sùúrù ó máa weak. Even olórí ẹbí pé wọn lánàá console wọn tán bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀ pé kán ní sùúrù because he was just using handkerchief to rub his face lẹ́ẹ̀mẹ́wàá. Ẹ máa gbọ́ ẹ̀kọ́ jẹ́ kí n sọ̀rọ̀. So ìyẹn fún yẹn wọ́n ṣàbá bàbá sọ̀rọ̀ lánàá so bàbá gan lè sọ̀rọ̀ dáadáa lánàá lè express ara wọn dáadáa. Ẹ máa mọ̀ pé nǹkan kan bọ́dà wọn. Ènìyàn kan náà tún wá sọ̀rọ̀ pé later ènìyàn kan sọ̀rọ̀ pé wọ́n sọ fún bàbá yìí pé àwọn tó ń fẹ́ bá ṣe ẹjọ́ èèyàn kan pé bàbá ó sọ fún bàbá pé ṣé ó mọ̀ pé àwọn tó ń fẹ́ bá wọn ṣe ilẹ̀ plot kan
500 million naira
500 million ni ṣe get so àwọn èèyàn wọn intimidate bàbá so ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ó lágbára gan but pẹ̀lú àdúrà yín àti ìgbìyànjú àdàdúrà wọn lágbára Ọlọ́run mọ̀ pé Ọlọ́run máa crown effort
pẹ̀lú àdúrà àti ìgbìyànjú because kò ní ká má
gbìyànjú Ọlọ́run máa crown effort wọn ṣé wá rí títí Mr. Muiwa èmi ò mọ̀ Mr. Muiwa rí o mi bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀ orí platform yìí náà mo ti máa ń gbóhùn káàkiri torí àwọn máa ń káàkiri a máa ń tí mi rẹ anybody online lé ní Paparano kò sí online látàrọ̀ because èmi lọ ṣiṣẹ́ so tí wọ́n dẹ̀ ti wá bíṣẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ mo máa ń wá èyí tẹ́ bá ní available people níbi máa ń join wọn so Paparano sí ara lánàá so mo ṣe rí online lé ní àmọ́ ní kí n sáré join èyí náà so ìgbà tí ṣẹ́rí títí Mr. Muiwa yẹn lánàá lórí Senator Ish Mr. Muiwa wá síbẹ̀ lánàá immediately after bàbá tí bàbá sọ̀rọ̀ tán bàbá wá sẹ́yìn Mr. Muiwa wá sọ̀dọ̀ Senator Ish lánàá yẹn so ìgbà tí bàbá tán Mr. Muiwa ń sọ̀rọ̀ ṣẹ̀pá iná lẹ ní pé ẹ wà lára àwọn tó ń sọ fún bàbá pé kí bàbá lọ sí platform pé kí bàbá yí káàkiri gbogbo platform mo mọ̀ pé mo wà bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ́jọ́ tẹ̀lé.
ẹni sùúrù láti ẹ jẹ́ kí n fún yín lésì yẹn kó tó di pẹ́ gbọ́ ẹ̀. a ní kí bàbá ṣí platform a sọ pé kí bàbá di blogger o a ní kó máa fi update.
mo mọ̀ pé ẹ sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ mo mọ̀ pé ẹ sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni mo ń sọ̀rọ̀ lọ ni torí mo mọ̀ pé wà lára àwọn tó encourage bàbá pé kí bàbá lọ sí platform pé kán ní tiwọn pé kí wọ́n má jẹ́ káwọn èèyàn máa sọ̀rọ̀ fún everybody máa lọ mú information wọn lọ́dọ̀ bàbá bó ṣe mọ̀ kí bàbá ò ní time bíi tiwa ṣá ṣé bàbá bá wà lórí platform yẹn for long ṣé mọ̀ iye pé tí bàbá máa ń gbà gan tó máa gba ẹ̀ ẹlòmíì lè kàn pé wọ́n.
kì í ṣe pé bàbá lè lo platform yẹn lẹ́ẹ̀kọ̀ọ̀kan nǹkan tá a ṣe ní kọ́ńtì platform ni pé wọ́n ti ní bí àwọn tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ fún wọn bí àwọn ló máa ń gate gbogbo nǹkan tí public láti gbọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀.
bẹ́ẹ̀ni ṣe pé àwọn èèyàn bàbá ò lè máa nísìnyí báyìí ìgbà tí Mr. Muiwa ń sọ̀rọ̀ tí bàbá Mr. Muiwa ń sọ̀rọ̀ lánàá tẹ́ bá wà ń bẹ̀ lánàá ẹ̀yin gan máa mọ̀ pé ó dàbí pé wọ́n ní ìdáwó sẹ́nu kó ríjà òdì.
àǹtí Mr. Muiwa kì í sọ̀rọ̀
ẹ máa no ṣẹ́rí ẹ máa gbọ́ Mr. Muiwa ẹni sùúrù ẹ máa gbọ́ kì í ṣe no I'm not so emotional about what Mr. Muiwa say. Mr. Muiwa ń sọ̀rọ̀ lánàá bíi pé nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ yìí kò ń ṣe ó ti kọjá is beyond them o honestly nítorí ọ̀rọ̀ táwọn gan ń sọ ọ̀rọ̀ tí Mr. Muiwa ń sọ lánàá torí pé wọ́n wà lamẹ́ríkà náà fi ń sọ̀rọ̀ lánàá tó fi ń ṣe tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ bíi pé wọ́n strong ẹ máa gbọ́ àwọn gan sọ̀rọ̀ lánàá bí ẹni pé torí pé wọ́n wà ní bíbá torí pé wọ́n wà ní Amẹ́ríkà ni tó máa sí lamẹ́ríkà wọn lè sọ̀rọ̀ tó ń sọ ìwọ̀n tó wọn bí wọn kú kán sọ̀rọ̀ tó bẹ́ẹ̀ lánàá wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀ lánàá wọ́n bínú gan wọ́n ṣépè fún ya Mohbad wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀ sí Cynthia wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀ gan ọ̀rọ̀ tó ń sọ lánàá mi expected wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀ ó ní pé àwọn sọ fún ìyá àdúrà kó fáwọn ní nọ́mbà àdúrà káwọn pè àdúrà ó kọ òfin sílẹ̀ wọ́n fi ohun lẹ́ẹ̀gan lánàá ká ní mo gbàgbé lánàá ìbá ṣe square record ìbá play ẹ̀ fún yín lánàá ní báyìí mo ṣe sọ̀rọ̀
ẹ ní láti play àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ tí mi ò gbọ́ ẹ̀yin ló jẹ kò jẹ èmi mo sọ fún yín sẹ́.
tó gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ orí tèmi ti máa ń gbọ́ tẹ́lẹ̀ ló jẹ́ kémi sọ bẹ́ẹ̀.
nígbà báwo ṣe wá sọ bí báyìí láàárọ̀ yìí sí pé kọ́yé lọ sórí kọ́yé lọ from one platform to the other they should go and do the needful káyé rí nǹkan tó ń ṣe láyé fẹ́ rí kì í ṣe ọ̀rọ̀ tó ń sọ yẹn láyé fẹ́ gbọ́ àgbọ́rọ̀ wọn mọ́ kọ́ lọ lo action kọ́ lo gbogbo ọgbọ́n àwọn èèyàn tó ti mọ́gbọ́n sílẹ̀ láti dọ̀ yìí ẹni ok gbogbo àwọn tá ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ justice lórí TikTok ẹni àwọn èèyàn gidi tó wà ń bẹ àwọn tó jẹ́ lọ́ọ̀yà ní Amẹ́ríkà láti gbogbo ẹ̀ ẹni mélòó lẹ rí sí tó ṣì ń bọ́ta.
Ọlọ́run gbàdúrà wa nǹkan tẹ́mi kàn mọ̀ ni pé onígbìyànjú kò kí ń súnyàn ẹni tó bá dẹ̀jà ládùúrà kò kí ń súnyàn so ẹ máa mo appreciate prayer yín Madam Adenike I appreciate prayer yín pẹ̀lú support yín pẹ̀lú effort yín but ẹ máa ní sùúrù díẹ̀ tẹ́ bá ti ń bínú ẹ máa ní sùúrù bọ̀ ẹ tí ò bá mọ̀ yìí èmi ti mọ̀ yìí látòrí Facebook pé bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe máa ń sọ̀rọ̀ nìyẹn bọ̀ ẹ tí ò bá mọ̀ yìí wọ́n máa fi hàn pé ẹ ti anti-justice nìyí ṣẹ̀gẹ̀ bọ́n ọ̀dẹ̀ ní mọ̀ pé mind títí bí ó ṣe rí lára títí ilẹ̀ ń ṣe fi ń sọ̀rọ̀ bí gẹ́gẹ́ bí abiyamọ ṣẹ̀gẹ̀ gẹ́gẹ́ bí belief tẹ ní sọ́lọ̀ ẹni tó máa ń gbàdúrà but ẹ ṣàjẹ́ ká bẹ́ẹ̀ ni bọ́ ẹ ṣàjẹ́ ká continue láti máa ṣàdúrà ẹ̀ bá ṣe ń ṣe.
underground gbogbo ẹni tó bá dẹ̀ sọ pé òun fẹ́ kòtò tẹ́ ẹ gbẹ́ sílẹ̀ tẹ́ ń plan fún Joseph Aloba tẹ́ ètò torí ẹ̀ ń ṣu lójú ẹ jẹ́ ká tún continue àdúrà because ájò lè ṣì máa ṣiṣẹ́ lára bàbá náà pé làákàyè ẹ wọ́n ti mú dání because one jókòó tí lójoojúmọ́ àwọn tí bàbá ń rí.
ẹ ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ ni nínú èèyàn 10 kí ọ̀kan máa ẹ ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ ni bàbá yìí nìkan ni àtẹ̀yìntẹ̀ ìṣàdúrà tàwa tá à ń ṣàdúrà bàbá yìí nìkan ni nínú èèyàn bíi mélòó understand gẹ́gẹ́ bí ìgbà tí àbúrò ìyá Mohbad sọ̀rọ̀ ǹjọ́ sí ó ní pé ká máa gbàdúrà pé nǹkan tí wọ́n ṣe sí bàbá tán ṣe sí ìyá Mohbad tán ṣe sí ìyá Mohbad kọ́lọ́ jẹ́ kó ká kúrò lójú ẹ pé torí bàbá náà ti wà nínú ṣù yẹn rí but pẹ̀lú pé bàbá súnmọ́ lọ díẹ̀ ni ò jẹ́ kí nǹkan yẹn mú.
àdúrà gidi la nídìí lórí bàbá pẹ̀lú ariwo tí ó máa fi ṣí bàbá ní ìgbésẹ̀ àní mo fẹ́ fi kíní ilẹ̀ fún public family mi ti ṣe ìyẹn ò mí pé kẹ́ má bá Mr. Muiwa ṣe family náà ìyẹn ò mí pé kí Mr. Guresi má wà pẹ̀lú yín but ẹ̀yin gbogbo yín ti ṣe nínú sáàkù yẹn ẹ̀rí ṣe why don't you leave it for public for just 3 months kẹ́ mo bí tí public máa bá dé. We can't just be praying without actions. Ìgbàgbọ́ without actions is noise in the ears of the Lord. Ọlọ́run ò sọ fún wa pé ká gbàdúrà ká má ní action náà. Orí tó bá kú ọgbọ́n ká bẹ̀ wọ́n Ọlọ́run léèrè. Tó bá jẹ́ pàdúrà nìkan lè ṣe nǹkan Ọlọ́run ò ní fún wa ní ọgbọ́n, kò ní fún wa ní wisdom, kò ní fún wa ní understanding now. We need actions with all these things that we're doing, not only prayers. We need actions. When God is directing us, we need to yield. King's Beauty. Oya Masha was speaking because we only negative comments. Oh, talo. Oda Ray Yinkus. We are close to justice. This are Ray Yinkus. Are you there, sir?
Yes, mo am there.
Oda Ipeti sọ̀rọ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀ àbí?
No.
Okay, oya.
No, Kalo me sorrow. Before then, I will not join.
Okay, I'm grateful. Why do you be ungrateful? Mr. Arnold, you think so ungrateful? Hold on, Mr. Arnold. Let's go palm síbẹ̀ látàárọ̀. Okay, ungrateful, go ahead. Erasa. Ungrateful, go ahead. I think Mr. Arnold is not there. Yeah, I'm going to go.
Okay, shaking sorrow.
Yes, Rosa.
Okay, all right. Sharing got more in it. There is all kind
if you
of
can
conflict.
just do it in English, I won't cause about you. Yeah, I will pick you up.
Okay, so all right. So what I've seen so far in Justice for Mohbad is all kind of confusion. And there's some set of people, and I'm referring to the legal team that have been complicit. Why they were complicit, I don't know. And obviously we all know what Nigerian and the so-called people that the injustice are fighting against. They are the rulers in high places.
The principalities.
That's right. So, I don't know. I'm actually going to refer to one time when we were fighting for Yoruba Nation, and few people were picked up at Sunday Adeyemo-Ogbowo's compound. 2 people were killed. There was a fantastic lawyer that was hired, and his name is Peluni Jenkins. It's a young man, he's based in Abuja. He did wonders.
We can't hear you. You are using your bedroom voice. Please.
Okay, let me mute now.
We can't hear you. Mr. Arnold, are you there? Mr. Arnold, Olusho. Hello, pariwo. I'm a washing call. Tẹ́bá ti wà lórí kíní ẹ máa meet now. Ìyá ọba.
Yeah. I get inside sorrow. Okay, Bonnie. Please say my opinion. We only saw you. Me saw you, bro. First, that is already. Since 5 days, I was weak. That's more about Mohbad. Don't know what I was seeing. And they should come back on Monday. Sherry, before people were bashing Mr. Muiwa, they are bashing. I don't even though yourself, I told you, I don't like the way you are bashing Mohbad. Even say Papa, no. If I go there, I comment, and they mute me. I always get angry.
Bashing. We are correcting Baba. It might be in a
correcting. Yes, sorry, correcting them. But the way I see it, these people are saying the truth. I'm telling you, since 5 days, I didn't come online. I did not come online. I don't want me offer you around me. I want to. I'm pissed off. Why? Because that day, everybody, the other team, I enjoy just rejoicing since 9 months. You go to tell them by that shit just only once. I cried. I lost my voice. Only me was no. Me they want to develop hypertension. I'm done and dusted. Me 95 days. Me. Say more about gun she show. I'm saying there's new box.
I'll block you. I don't care. Me, I don't want a road. But I will block you. Please. It's not possible for you to come here. I've been doing this for over 3 years. I've been doing what I'm doing now for over 3 years before this justice. Justice, you can't get I've been on Facebook, on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram since 2020. Please, if I decide not to talk concerning the mobile justice today, I will go back to what I've been doing before. I have loads that I do. I cook on social media, I talk, and people appreciate what I do. Please. Not all of us are chasing clouds concerning this justice for Mohbad. So if you are doing it for the betterment of our Nigeria.
Because to say the refer, why is everybody? No, the problem with me, but one person, everybody complaining about one person. Couldn't only check carry. There's something, me reaction kokon, she action kokon. Oh, piss me off. Me coffee back go for the edge on in front of we don't $600. I'm telling you. Me
that we will tell everybody to withdraw their own money, and when they are ready to listen to the public.
Some people don't do anything.
I'm asking please, Ejo. Don't go there, Ejo.
Emma Torain.
Me say, motion song. It's like me, mo go block sorry ni. Mo last 5 days ni everything for me. Me logun mo go block sorry ni. Mo kon no pe gbogbo pains mi, gbogbo àwọn èèyàn, a lot of people. Ìyá Mohbad tán ní le justice gbogbo ojú kan tí mi. O wa boss.
Wọ́n fẹ́ pata yo wọ́n fẹ́ ká wọn justice kan tó wọ́n.
It's so painful.
Ẹ wá kòtò sílẹ̀ tẹ́ nílé lórí ẹ fẹ́ kí bàbá ló wá kú sínú ẹ̀. Ẹ̀yin èèyàn wá fi sentiment ṣe jẹ́ ká pa òun kò ká pariwo lé àwọn tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n wà lára ní bàbá tí wọ́n fẹ́ kú.
I'm telling you. Papayano, Papayano, Morias, mo dislike it. The man can me, mo dislike. Only thing one night, more like a cotton so Tony. It's true.
He's pained. He's pained.
It's true.
Oh, he's pained. He's frustrated.
Just only one person. One person.
People you and
apart from that, why don't need group? Chairman falling olórí. Why don't create a group tí bàbá Mohbad was cooking síbẹ̀? Eyo kin falling olórí. She's supposed to be there. Kò yẹ kó máa yọ sẹ́yìn. Wọ́n ṣe máa ní kó máa hard sí inú group yẹn. Kò possible now. Ó jọgátẹ́ kò jọgátẹ́ ó fẹsẹ̀ méjì jọ eléyìí tí wọ́n pé ó ti wọ́n pé you people are not straightforward.
Ẹ jẹ́ gbogbo Nàìjíríà wà lọ́rùn gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ fẹ́ jeopardize justice. Ẹ jẹ́ gbogbo Nigerians because we are fighting for the whole Nigerians, not only Mohbad.
Mo mọ̀ nǹkan tí mo ṣe, gbogbo family mi, gbogbo ọ̀rẹ́ mi, mo confuse wọn, èmi mo bó tí òye wọn mo in fact ojú tí ẹ̀ ń tì mí tí máa ń lọ ní ibi tí a ti máa ń ṣeré ibi club wọ́n máa ń kígbe ìyá Mohbad ọmọ Igbo yẹn abeg go sit down you no fit see justice. I say no don't say that I will fight you. I'm just moved since 5 days ojú ń tì mí ni I was pained èmi ò kò bọ́ mi go wá pained. That's what I mean. No, see, show mo continue cooking. What's with TikTok lẹ́yìn ní kí ló dé? It's too painful now. Ẹ jẹ́ kí gbogbo àfọ̀hún síbí kan. Ọmọ tó ń tọ́ wa. Ẹ máa rí tí tó ní máa sọ pé Wunmi is small but he's mighty. give me man bone on. She won't be not apology gbogbo wa lọ ni.
Kò lọ́pọ̀lọpọ̀ wá lọ bàbá ni ò fún wa ṣe náà.
Àwọn tó back Wunmi ló mighty. It's not Wunmi herself. Wunmi is nobody.
Bàbá náà ní àwọn tó mighty ju àwọn tó back Wunmi lọ. Bàbá ni ò fẹ́ lo àwọn tí wọ́n. Baba has people that are mightier than the people behind Wunmi, but Baba refused to make use of them. Let us tell Baba the truth.
Èmi ò believe pé àwọn tí wọ́n bàbá ò ní àwọn èèyàn gidi.
Bàbá ní èèyàn gidi, ta ló sọ fún
mi sọ̀rọ̀ mọ bí mo ṣe jẹ́. But gbogbo ẹ̀ ọmọ ní kọ́nà bá mi sẹ́mu wá.
Ìlérí $600 tẹ̀sán sínú GoFundMe.
Ọmọ ní kọ́nà bá mi sẹ́mu wá.
Just àwọn èèyàn níbi ọ̀dọ̀ Papariano, just 50 people said they can contribute that 50 million naira if they need it. But they want to
only 50 million to be done. Tó ń rá láti jọ láti jọ. No.
Let us have to take spade. We are not abusing Baba. We are not bashing Baba.
I have to take care of my head. That's why since 5 days I didn't comment. I just pull out. I have to take care of myself because.
Yes, so Baba is doing family cultural justice. It is not done. Let Baba go to Brekete and let all of us see him. When Brekete did not allow
to say the fatnisi, kilo for Jawanisi to fi pull out another Brekete. Tama Winisi, I want to
Brekete did not chase Baba away. Baba put
more. I want to so land the one on my
ibẹ̀ yẹn la máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ àdúrà lọ́la pé àṣírí tó wà bẹ́ẹ̀ sí afẹ́kọ́ lọ́run tù ìjà tó máa ṣẹlẹ̀ láàrin wọn tọ́lọ́run máa tó èmi mọ́ lọ́run tèmi sìn but tí Ọlọ́run bá ti sọ fún wa pé ká fi action sí nǹkan nínú àdúrà ẹ jẹ́ ká máa fi sí.
Family lórí justice family
ẹ máa jọ́ ti àwọn pọ́ǹtì àdúrà yẹn lẹ̀.
tọ́mátì ẹ̀ máa bá yín pé okay negotiation lọ. wọ́n á rí pé nǹkan ẹ̀ ti
ariwo yẹn pọ̀ ńgbà yẹn pọ̀ ńgbà yẹn. Ìgbà táriwo yẹn pọ̀, they just decided to take Baba to Brekete láti fi ṣe camouflage.
Okay.
Brekete himself did not know. That man was ready to do the job.
Can you imagine?
Let Baba go to Brekete now. Kí gbogbo ayé rí pé Brekete ò jẹ́ kó wọlé ká tó conclude. They removed Baba from Brekete. They removed him. Ẹ má wá sí gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń rìn kiri. Mi ò spare yín rárá. So àdúrà méjì ta nídìí ní kókó sí pé àṣírí wo ló wà ń bẹ̀ tí lọ́dọ̀ Brekete then àṣírí wo ló wà ń bẹ̀ òtútù gbàgbé sísè.
ọmọ yìí kọrin ó ní plenty enemy.
Yeah, wey dey follow me ẹ̀yin náà lè tún wá fẹ́ kó sọ́wọ́ enemy yẹn náà.
wọ́n tún wá kó sọ́wọ́ enemy wọ́n sọ láǹdì ní
kí ló pè láláròyé máa ló ṣe ẹ̀sìn blọọkì.
France ẹ wo mi mọ bó ṣe ń pè mí ẹ wo bí mo ṣe ké tó ń mi hàn náà. It is very painful for me.
Ìtẹ̀ máa ń kọ́mẹ̀ntì rọ́bìṣì ń bí mi ò fẹ́ rò. Mi ò gbogbo ẹ̀yin dáadáa with justice for Mohbad. I don't want to.
And I know God will move.
God will strengthen you. Ìtàn ṣe fẹ́mi gan jù yẹn lọ pé ibo lè bá dé every day ó ní nǹkan tí mi lè gbà money
is the international passport.
All because of Mohbad.
Is it supposed to be like that?
Báwo tẹ̀lé máa ṣe báwo ni bàbá báwo ṣe máa wà ní group Anthony nǹkan ṣọ́ máa fún yín lórí kò sí bẹ́ẹ̀ báwo gbọ́dọ̀ ní sí bẹ́ẹ̀ kí lẹ̀ sọ lẹ́yìn post.
Good morning, Mr. Dedeke.
For what purpose?
It's not good.
Okay, man.
Who is talking? Fiki.
Okay.
Bá sọ̀rọ̀ kó mute. Ó yà pé Mr. Lloyd go sí bí wọn.
Mo jẹ́ kí n ti sọ mind mi.
Thank you.
Okay. Good morning, sis. Thanks for having me on your platform this morning.
Thank you, ma. You're welcome, ma.
Yes, ma'am. I want to contribute a little bit concerning this issue. Please do not take it personal if I'm going to use the word like bashing.
Okay.
You know, I'm so sorry, but that's the way I feel.
Me, I understand everybody.
Okay. My point of view this morning is like, at this junction, please, I think we should all take it easy on Baba Mohbad.
Okay.
Because me looking at him that yesterday, I wept so hard. I don't like coming up on people's platform, but sometimes I just watch and see and, just pray on my own, do the little that I feel that I will be able to do, But for us coming together, like talking about him or saying all kind of things, this man is going a lot of things. Like you can see the agony in him. Yeah. But for me, I'm not saying that maybe I think it's the government that is denying the
government, yes.
It's the government, not him, not the people surrounding him. My own point of view, that's the way I'm saying it. For us coming down, saying like, he's not listening, I don't think it's going to do more than what they are doing, I don't think so. Even the public.
Okay, we like their efforts.
Yes.
Okay, Fiki, let me ask you one question, man.
Yes.
If you are in Mr. Loba's shoe,
yes,
and you are surrounded with those powerful people,
yes,
and you have a lot of powerful people around you as public, and they are telling you they are ready to help you if you can leave the justice for them to, if you can leave the fight for them to fight for you, what will you do at that junction, man?
Yes, I will let them in. We will all team up, and work together. But
Thank
in
you.
this case,
No, Baba
but
said
I think, how did you mean?
Yeah, he said no yesterday, when they even gave him the option yesterday on his live. So we are not just talking about Baba, we are concerned about him. We don't want people to silently get rid of him like his son. Hold on, pet catch. We are not bashing Baba. We don't hate Baba. What we are doing now is what will keep that man alive.
Yes.
The more we speak out, the more they will know we see everything that's going on. So that will give them tight hand to carry out their evil, because they know now that all eyes are on them. If government is threatening Baba behind the closed door, why is Baba not coming out to shout out that this is what is happening? So how would I know now? Maybe you have saw under your bomb when you always cover it with clothes every day. Maybe when you have it on your face, now if you have any mark or any sore on your face, I can see that clearly. But if you have any sore, maybe under your bum or behind your bum or between your bum, how will I know without telling me?
Yeah. Okay, so what you are trying to make me to understand is like when the public step in, when they wrote those put in any application, so they're going to answer them.
Okay, let me tell you what the public have in plan.
Okay.
When Baba came out a few weeks ago, we did interview with Baba, and we requested something from Baba, that all these people bashing you from the other side, anti-justice, can you give us permission to have our own lawyer as public, as we talkers on Facebook, so that if anybody comes for you, we will have our lawyer to write petition against that person, and we're going to be paying our own money from our pockets, and it will not disturb your GoFundMe. That is number one. Number two, another few people now. Baba said if anybody wants to, please, mute. Baba said if anybody wants to assist him from the public, we should let him know and come with our suggestion, which we have done. Okay. So the first one, Baba has never answered us. He asked us to go to his brother. I've been talking to his brother now for the past 2 weeks. He didn't even talk to me anymore. He didn't respond to my message. Another set of people, 3 or 4 people now gather themselves to work with Baba. They sent me to Baba to go and tell Baba. I have forwarded the message to his brother, and I forwarded it to Baba to let Baba know that this is what he asked me to ask your brother. So no reply from Baba's brother and no reply from Baba. So where are we going? And you want me to continue coming here and be praying?
Madam, please, good afternoon. From here. Good afternoon.
No, let it down. Your question, just answer one person. Let me talk.
Mrs. Adeni Kejo, to what Jebeni? She said yesterday, Baba say they don't want, she doesn't want the public to
handle the case.
Okay, from this angle, I'm done and dusted.
Auntie, I will still continue my prayer because it's God that ministered to me that I should be doing the prayer.
You can continue your prayer.
From telling the
justice.
No, that will not tell me from telling the public the truth, because where God is going to bring this justice, we don't know. It's God of miracle.
We don't know.
Yes, but still, we still stuck.
Can I say something, Mama?
Vicky, have you finished, ma'am? Any story, am I going to interject any more question?
Yes, but I don't know, maybe that's why I said like my own, the way like thinking. I don't know. Maybe because the way they are bashing him on some platform.
No. They are not just bashing Baba. Baba refused to listen to the public. And when they need money, they come to this public. So why do you need our money without our common sense? At least you should make use of some of our common sense instead of money only. And that is why Mr. Guresi and Mr. Muiwa has been going around to convince people, so that when they need anything, they will have platforms to go to solicit for money, and they are not doing the right thing. I don't want to say we don't HATE Baba, but we want good for Baba. But the trap they set for that man, we don't want him to fall into it. And we will continue our prayer today, from tomorrow, for God to go into his inner brain. It seems they are using something for him. Everybody that Baba is surrounded with, that are using anything on that man, convincing him to do the right thing, God should destroy and scatter all of them and disgrace them.
God should frustrate everyone that doesn't want this justice. God frustrate one. God should frustrate all their effort.
Fire to fire. It's God that ministered to me that we should turn this to prayer. I am not going to relent until he tells me, because I have never had energy to be waking up 6 a.m. to do something like this. So if God should ask me to do it and is giving me the energy to do it, nobody on this earth can tell me to stop, unless if I compromise.
But for Berekete, according to Bukky Jesse, I think it was Berekete that is not picking up.
Don't believe Bukky Jesse. It's what they are telling Bukky Jesse, that what Bukky Jesse is spilling out. She doesn't know anything. And I pray for her not to allow them to spoil a brand that she has built in years. I'm not going to say more than that, because for our people now to be coming, maybe I'm jealous of her. But I know what I'm talking about. Let's see what.
So, but how sure are you? Like, it was Baba that refusing to go to Berekete?
I said I know what I'm talking about, madam. Don't worry. If I am telling lie, if anybody knows Baba from here, tell Baba to go to Berekete and let the whole world see that Berekete refused him to enter. So we will know what to say after that. Because we've asked Baba now 3 times, and Baba said there's nothing happened, that he's still going back to Berekete. Let's wait for the time Baba will go back there, and the whole world will see. But be praying under your closet whenever you are praying. Pray for Baba, for the pit they dig for him, that he should not fall inside it. All the enemies that dig that pit should fall into that pit themselves. Because without this Baba, there's no way to get justice. And Baba is their target. And Baba is sleeping. Maybe Baba should just ignore Pio for now until after his son's justice.
I don't think it's
Mrs. Adenike.
Baba is overwhelmed.
Sometimes if we are talking, let us say Isaac and Freeline. We are blaming Mr. Muiwa, Mr. Guresi. Do you know whether Papa self don't tire? She doesn't know how to tell. She doesn't know how to tell the public. If you say that you want to go and bury son,
Baba is not tired.
I don't think he's tired. No.
If both of them are tired, any suru. If both of them are tired, why can't they come to the public to let the public?
That's what I want to say. They should tell the public. It's okay.
But they said they are not going to do that because they want to show their loyalty to Baba till the end, and they are not putting him right. Is that making sense?
I don't think. Please, I don't think
they are doing
Baba is
now.
tired.
Okay, they are doing. Okay, they are not tired. But the way they are doing now, do you see them as person who is
Madam Yaba, see, this is Nigeria. We are fighting the government, and they are frustrating every effort these people are making. Let's see it like that. It's not that they are not working. The people are working.
Madam, I disagree.
They are fighting the people that.
Do you know why I disagree? If majority fighting the government, they can't win us. If the public is fighting government, they cannot win us.
We shouldn't give up.
What I wanted to say
Until
is
we get justice, we are not giving up. We will get justice.
Mommy, I've been
We will get justice. That I know.
Sure, we'll get justice.
First catch. Please.
Get justice.
Please, what I believe is this. Baba is not that Baba is weak or Baba wants to back up.
It's not weak.
I think there is something that they are using to threaten Baba undergroundly. That Baba come out. So he wants Baba to come out. Whatever he is facing, Baba should come out. Let people know so that people will back him up.
I said Baba should not do his placard and stay at the junction at Ikorodu.
There are some things they might use against him again because there is no evidence. Where he says anything, they will because they want him to make mistake. That is what I'm trying to say. When they went to police station the other day, they asked Mr. Guresi to stay outside. Baba went inside without his phone, without anything. We don't know what they discussed with him, with the person that petitioned Baba. We don't know what really happened in there. So maybe that one is what is biting Baba. It's bringing Baba down. That Baba cannot come out to say this is what really happened because there is no evidence. Because there is no evidence. It's only the lawyer that can handle this one.
My sister,
what we need to do is that all their evidence come out. That's what we are saying now. If you see for what we are going to do now is keep encourage whatever is hidden, we should encourage Baba to come out and say it. We pray for him. Actually, one man to about that child the last second when you let back back again. Because a lot of people are backing up out. But after this Baba came out to be someone else. Because reaction, everything since then. And I'm breaking so Baba Jinja wants to low. Mora wants to low. Supposed to come out again. Yes, so why are you relenting? Why can't you come out? Stand firm so that people will follow you. God is at your back. You got to answer keep about Jade. All these lawyers, they will help him. God will help him. So let him come out. Whatever that is bothering Baba, secretly, and drama twash the one. Baba will not judge the son to share la belle. You know, talking to la belle. So I want to know about you, Baba. I want call from back. I want to ship. I want to share it. One ship for Bomo. That is just it. One good or Bomora. Economy Kurinku. We saw we bet along will tell you. I that is just it.
Okay, can I say something now?
We will disagree and agree. Thank you, Pet Cash.
Okay. Good afternoon from here.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good morning for other people and evening for the other. So, I will plead that we should not allow this to weigh us down. Our mental health is very, very key. It's the one that have health that can stand to fight or to seek for justice. Yes, everybody have tried. We have all tried. And let us not be discouraged. This battle is a big battle. We should know that this power we are fighting have all the apparatus in their hands. They use it at will as they want it. They use it. Now, issue of the people. Yes, the people has a very big role to play. We know that. We don't need to doubt that. But at the same time, the people have no structure to say they want to lead this case. Is the truth. Now, quickly, I'll go to Timothy's case. In Timothy's case, why we are hearing the people led is because the person that case was given to has a wider structure that will occupy the people, which is Uriyomi. He has his media station. He's a journalist. So he could occupy the people, the public. So that was why it was so easy. And he now engaged himself with a big lawyer, a son, who also have a big office. Okay? And things were moving smoothly, even at that, because I followed that case very well. Even at that, there were threats like this here and there. They were trying, even Oriyomi was hiding too, was crying out that they want to kill him. Bush. Yes. And it will look like this. Now, come to this very case. When we are saying the people, do we have structural, assuming Oriyomi had taken this case, we would have been saying the people. Assuming Brekete has taken over this case, we will say the people. But as it is now, who are the people we are talking about? Who we edge? If we are not careful, even if this case is handed over to the people, you will have more than 100 groups at the end of the day. The people are not taking over. You are seeing group here and there, fight here and there. This one to lead, that wants to lead. Mr. Petkeg, I have one solution, sir, to your submission. I've not submitted, sir, okay, but okay. Say your question. I can. What about we have one solution now before we will know where to proceed to? Can Baba go back to Brekete as soon as possible? I'm still committed whether Brekete is at home or not at home. At least maybe Brekete is abroad. The people working for him will be relating to him on a daily basis. Let Baba go and show himself in person at Brekete. And I'm still coming to that. Thank you. You asked that question. But that is where I will land at the end of the day. Now, this issue we are seeing, the people have no structure, and that is why when people are saying the people, I don't buy the idea, because there is nobody that has that structure among these people that can shoulder this responsibility. Now, Baba's issue, I was on that live yesterday. 2 people asked similar question. Let the people take over this case. You go and relax. And Baba's response is almost saying to them, he said, if you have your lawyer, if you want to support, come, you are welcome. Anybody can come. He never said, don't come. He welcomed them all. He said, Baba did not welcome anybody. It's a lie. I was there. You know how many set of people that have sent me to Baba? He said, if you have your lawyer, he said, Sorry, ma. He said, I'm talking with yesterday what I had. He said, those who want to support, come. Baba came on social media. When it's open, he said it's open to everybody. He said it's open. I don't like the way you don't believe me this morning. I don't like it. Baba came out live on Papariano to tell us the same thing about 3-4 weeks ago. And since then, we have been doing this underneath, and they are not answering. No, is it a last? But they are talking about yesterday now. Yesterday, that was 4 weeks ago. No, this was yesterday. You will say I'm just breaking this whole thing down for us to understand. Me, I'm not here to convince or confuse people. I'm just breaking it down for we to really understand. Now, area of Brekete. Officially, it came out that he will support. And officially has not come out to say, I am not supporting. So that shows that every other information hearing outside should be kept aside first. Now, my advice is this. Baba should go back to him. Because officially, this man has not come out to say, I am not working on this case again. So Baba should go back to him. I've said it several times that Baba needs to go back. And there was a time, I think last interview with Baba before yesterday's on his life, he said Brekete is still in the game in this case. He has never said Brekete is not in this case. And Brekete has not come out officially and say, me, I know they do this case again. No. So please, why am I saying this? I'm saying this because a lot of people are buying into one thing or the other. The public. Who are the public? I asked Papariano. I think I've asked 3 different people this question. I'm asking you now. Who are the people? This is my question for you, madam.
Who are the people? At least from what we have seen on social media now, at least we can just take 2 or 3 or 4 people from the speakers that we know can do these things and set them to Baba. And why are they refusing them? Okay, let me say something, sir. Okay, you have a company, Mr. Pet Cage. Maybe you open a company and you employ people to be working for you. So if your employers did something wrong, if your employees, they did something wrong to you in your company and you sack all of them, will that make you close down your company?
Madam, I will not close down my company.
So what will you do, sir?
I will re-employ.
You will re-employ another set of people. That is same thing as this case.
It's not same. I will tell you why it's not same. I will tell you why it's not same. It's not same. I will tell you why it's not same. This is why it's not same. You are advocating that people take over. And even the people you are advocating,
it's not that they are taking over from Babao. This is how people will take over that we tell Babao. It's not taking over the case from Babao.
Hello.
We will have our own.
Sister Denike.
Sir?
Yeah. Please, can I just round up?
I just want to
Mr. Petke round up, Sir King.
Or let him say. I can just come in and let him say.
What I want to say about this Mohbad case, please, it's like we don't need to blame Baba too much, because this case we are fighting the government, and all this that they are discussing on social media, and these people, they counter all what your plan, what you want to do. Like advice, The advice, my own advice is like, maybe we should be clamor for justice for Mohbad, or making reference to the case on social media. All this thing is supposed to be behind the social media.
It cannot be behind social media because the so-called parents of the deceased, they do not have good structure. Good structure is what we have been telling them to have, so that less analysis on social media. So the reason why we argue every day is because they are doing everything underneath. And the so-called Mr. Muiwa and Mr. Guresi working with Baba, they will be going from one platform to the other to convince people's mind, so that when they need money, they will have platforms to go. But for them to do what is right, they are not doing it. They are setting this man. Hold on, sir. What they are trapping Mr. Loba. We don't want Mr. Loba to fall into that trap. I will continue shouting. Nobody can do anything for me unless I am not telling the truth, unless I don't have proof for what I'm talking about. They are setting trap for Mr. Loba. How can you be telling him to be sweeping everything under the carpet, to be hiding everything until the day that you are going to send him to where his son is? They will be coming here. It's not going to happen. If you want to like me, like me. If you don't want to like me, don't like me. When the truth comes out, you will like me. We will not allow anybody to do anything harmful to Mr. Loba. All of you surrounded Mr. Loba with your evil mind that you have compromised. You have collected your own money over this man. We say no to all of you. If you have been working for somebody that has not been listening to you for the past 9 months, come to the public and tell the public what you have been doing. That Baba refused, so that we know it's Baba's fault. Meanwhile, you are doing everything underneath. Stop going around. Stop going around. The trap you are setting for Mr. Loba, you are going around to convince people's mind. People in Nigeria believe that is normal thing. Want to believe Mohbad you believe want to believe enough of killing all our glorious children in Nigeria. Enough of bad governance in Nigeria. Enough of all rubbish they have been doing in Nigeria. Say no to Iwa Ibaje in Nigeria. That is what we are all about. I am not going to stop. Nobody can tell me to stop. I've been doing this for since September 14th, 2023. It's going to be 9 months in 4 days. So I dare anybody will tell me to come and stop what I'm doing. Do the needful. Let the world see what you are doing. Tell Baba to go back to Brekete. We want to see Baba at Brekete. What is happening? Post the petition they wrote to Baba. Post it out on the social media. Let's dialogue on it. Let's analyze the petition. What have you been discussing with the Nigerian police? And they are telling you not to come and tell the public, and you kept quiet. And look at that. Look at the way Baba that man is looking yesterday. It's not looking right. They are killing him in silence. One Baba yesterday. You will know many things are going on. And Mr. Guresi and Mr. Muiwa, do you think Bobogoton so enough for justice in it? Why are they deceiving you people? And you people are falling for it. I am not a mugun. I am one woman mopo ni mi. Aburo 17 lo wa lẹ́yìn mi. Èmi la kọ́ bí ìyá àti bàbá mi. Ìyàwó mẹ́ta ni bàbá mi fẹ́. Èmi la kọ́ bí nínú àwọn ìyàwó nínú ọmọ gbogbo ọmọ 17 tí bàbá mi bí. Mo mọ iye àbúrò tí mo ti sọ deyan. Ọmọ mẹ́rin tí mo bí láyé mi. Oore ọ̀fẹ́ Ọlọ́run fún mi. A single mother, I raised 4 children myself. So nobody can tell me, don't see me. One woman mopo ni mi. If I do things, I know what I'm doing. If I say anything here, I know what I'm saying. Nobody can shut me off. Let them do the right thing. They want to buy Baba in silence.
Mommy Adenike.
Ma?
Emma Binu, I just interjecting. Pet cage, Ejo Emma Binu. I just sorry, so what if I saw it, then you take over, sir. Now, my own suggestion, which I think it's gonna help us a lot on this case, is ẹ jẹ́ ká wá àwọn èèyàn tí wọ́n wà ní Àbújá tó máa jẹ́ àwọn àgbàlagbà tí wọn kì í ṣe ọmọdé ṣọtìyẹyìn. Maybe 10 to 20 people is enough for us. Kí wọ́n match pẹ̀lú bond what is it called? Board
African television, you can request. I'm not saying
it's up already. Can you hear me?
I'm a shame.
So tí àwọn èèyàn bá wà ní Àbújá, àwọn tí wọ́n wà ní Àbújá tí wọn ò jìnnà sí ibi tí Tinubu wà, I need wọn. Àwọn tó ń jà fún real justice, tí wọ́n mọ̀ pé wọ́n ń jà fún real justice, tí wọ́n ready láti support movement yìí. Ẹ jẹ́ kí wọ́n try kán contact wa. I need wọn. Kán kọ̀ bá wa march lọ sí ọ́fíìsì Baba. I know they won't allow them to enter, you understand? But even at that gate, they can still protest. Peaceful one. For them to say our mind.
Can I interject you?
Yes, sure. Go ahead.
You lead and let others follow. For what you are saying to work, am I getting to you? If truly Mr. Loba wants justice for his son, he only can do it. All he needs is just to go and get two bodyguards that will just be around him. So you can't come and joke with anybody anymore. One is security around him, which we are ready to pay.
Mommy Adenike, he cannot do it alone.
They need to. Oh God.
Okay.
Kí bàbá wẹ́ni tó bàbá wọn sorry placard. Baba only can do it. See bàbá bá dé nú ọjà kí lórúkọ ọjà tó wà ní Ìkòròdú iná mo ti gbàgbé orúkọ ọjà yẹn tó ní mo mọ Ìkòròdú dáadáa. Kí bàbá lọ gbé placards dání on his own. Kó lọ gbé placard dání kí photo ọmọ wà lórí placard ńlá yẹn. You will see millions of people that will join Baba within 30 minutes, 20 minutes. I am telling you the truth.
Mommy Adenike, you are right, but eré àtẹ̀sọ yẹn wọ́n máa ṣe bàbá léṣe ni.
I am telling you, Baba need bodyguard. Baba need bodyguard.
Baba cannot forget it for that area. No.
So Tale, you are
no.
Tale, you really see Baba is not leading us to the right path. They are not seeing action from Baba, and you want people to volunteer and go and stay in front of the government house. We are playing.
Mommy Adenike.
Okay.
Awareness last song from Tinubu because newspaper might be. Gbogbo television station let's marry news here.
Mommy, they have said this many times. But the reason why we are not seeing actions is because we are not seeing actions from Baba's side. Okay.
Sherry, Tita Bujati Munso, Baba le lead. That's not Lagos.
Yes.
Baba le move lo síbẹ̀. So nígbà tí a bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ journey yẹn láti ibẹ̀ yẹn for that day. Tí Baba Tinubu tí lẹ́tà ti déwájú Tinubu ń pé lórí kéèsì ìmọ́lẹ̀ wọ́n ti wá sí bí. Then every other step, káwọn èèyàn máa take it. But more believe that will go a very long way. Tí Baba bá ṣíwájú, tí àwọn èèyàn tí wọ́n wà within that Abuja.
Call me. Even financially, we are going to support.
That's not the problem. Maybe something there be okay.
Anything that is going to bring forward this justice, we are ready to do it. But Baba has to lead first. We need Baba's action first. Not Baba will sit down in his house. And when you're going to be placard than anywhere you lay president. Maybe over here possible. No. This is it's one of the come back to us. Mrs. Chayo again mute you. Hello, Kono. What I think is enter. What I want to solve.
Okay. I think everyone has spoken well, but it's like, to me, my opinion, is like we are bringing what should be being number 8, bringing it to number 1. This is just how it is. Sorry, this is how me I reason my own thing.
I understand you, sir.
Now, when you say Baba should lead, first, what comes to my mind is, what is he leading for? Is there structure, proper structure on ground that is making him to lead? These are my questions that comes to my mind.
You are thinking right.
Is there proper structure? Because this man can lead, God forbid. And in that lady, people that follow, maybe they kill 1 or 2. They are looking for a way to get this man, hold of this man. They just want to silence him by all means. They will put it upon him again. That is another case again. So that is why we must be very, very careful in the projections we are making. This is my take this morning. I studied this case and I know that power that be is seriously marching this man down and frustrating every movement he's taking. We might be thinking it's not working, his lawyers are not working, but I will tell you that that is a lie. they are working, but because this power that be,
why are they keeping
this power that this power that be is not allowing that work to show. I will tell you
at that
this.
juncture, I disagree. Any lawyers working
do you know why?
Should be speaking out. They should be attending conference. They should be speaking out. Let them use our money.
You want me to? It's not lawyer. Lawyer have their boundaries. It is your PR. That is where PR comes to play.
Ask yourself why
your
is the PR, why is the PR not working?
Fine, that is the major thing now. Your PR need to work, and the PR is what is causing some of these issues we are all having.
It's not PR.
If the PR is effective,
he has spoken to PR for over 30 times. He doesn't know why the PR is not working at this moment. So
sorry, man. If the PR is working, let me tell you so many things that will happen. When the PR is working, you can disseminate information through his handle, post picks the information and work with it. Then individuals can also respond to the. Are you hearing me, ma? Individuals can also respond or sending messages to the PR handle, and it will get to the right authority. Before you know it, you will discover that people will no longer be fighting that any no information there won't be anything like that. Now every event that happened will now come from that PR. Okay, you're not expecting lawyers to be coming out.
Because we are going too far.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
yes,
what you have said now, who do you think should do it?
Who should do it? I have said it a time before that the PR must be law inclined. It must know law. It might not be a lawyer.
Now, I said the PR should be a lawyer or a journalist.
It might not be a lawyer, but he should know law, so he will know what to say at the right time and what not to say.
Their PR. I'm not using to gas boss. Oh, Mr. Hallelujah.
Do you know that? Do you know that? Let me tell you how this power works. I will tell you one thing now. This is what I confirm myself. Because the way you are talking, you will just want me to say it, but I will say this is the first time I will say it. When Baba was invited, I have some people in that same Alago. I called because when he has stayed for like 4 hours, I had to call some people I know there. And they said something that, look, the plan is to lock this man up. If we are not shouting, he said, the man told me something. He said, no, we don't need to be quiet. We must be shouting that our people need to back this man up. This is what he said. He said people need to back this man up. And that even as Baba is coming, he's expecting a lot of people to come with it so that with the people available, they will want to do what they want to do. And immediately, after I waited for some time more, I was in Lattice's platform. I alerted him. I said, please confirm. I'm hearing they want to detain him. Ask Lattice, he will tell you. He was trying to cover. And since that, from that moment, I was shouting Lattice. The people did not know why I'm shouting. That I cannot expose such a thing. I was shouting. I said, no.
Mr. Petkage.
Start shouting.
Mr. Petkage. With what? With your.
Why am I saying this? My submission is this.
Okay.
My submission is this. Please, let us take it easy with this man. You don't know.
With what you have said.
Let me tell you why I said so.
It's not going to solve the case.
Let me tell you why I said so.
It's not going to solve the case.
The man is not the issue. Look, lawyers
write petitions.
Is it not when it's approved,
government,
you will get a result? It's not being attended to. Now, what is our issue now? This is our solution. My submission is this. Sorry, ma'am. My submission is this. Let the people.
No, you are leading us astray. We don't know. Oh, you are going to African TV. You are just going up and down, going up and down. You have to be straightforward. And in people is open to you know what we're supposed to do, and you are taking us back front, as if we don't have common sense.
Auntie Emma, this thing don't work the way.
That is an insult to me.
Maybe you don't say don't you want. This is Nigeria.
It's not about
Nigeria. This is Nigeria. Emma, this
you don't know it more than all. It's an insult
I don't know it more than you.
Frustrating the efforts of everybody.
I cannot take your view. I use my wisdom to reason.
Please. Emotions and sentiments cannot do these things. You said they wanted to lock Baba up. So if Baba is not shouting, how would the world know that they want to lock Baba up? How can we just be shouting?
Not being emotional. I'm telling you that what we should do is to be calling the authority out.
Without calling them, without Baba
coming
to tell us what to shout on.
Yesterday, he still said it. He said we are taking steps, but they have not. It is not yet out yet.
I don't want to be rude. Let's
Nigeria là ń sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ yìí. Wọ́n lè ní nǹkan tó fi ń ṣẹ̀rù pa bàbá. Nigeria là ń sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ yìí.
Ọwọ́ tó bá dùn yàn kí n fi sábẹ́ aṣọ, forget about Nigeria, àwọn èèyàn ló wà ńbẹ̀ kì í ṣe pé Ọlọ́run dá wọn yàtọ̀. We Nigerians that
àwa Nigeria náà táà
we are not using our common sense.
Pariwo náà, oníkèsì ẹ náà, oníkèsì yìí, òun ni kò ṣe fi die down. Àwọn Nigerians tó ń pariwo náà ní kéèsì yóò fi die down. Because tó bá fún Nigeria, kéèsì yìí náà máa ti lọ tipẹ́tipẹ́.
Mr. King, let me ask you one question. How can we just be going out there now to shout without knowing what is happening with Baba inside?
Sherry, àwọn kọ́kọ́, let me tell you one thing. Àwọn kọ́kọ́ wà, kò ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ náà ló máa sọ jáde. Ọ̀rọ̀ Nàìjíríà lélẹ́yìí.
Okay, ẹ jẹ́ kí African television sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ jọ. Ẹ má bínú.
Of course, African television is anyway. Let me just listen.
Ẹ káàárọ̀.
Ẹ káàárọ̀ sà. Àwọn tó ṣàkíyèsí.
God bless everybody. Àtẹni tó ń bínú, àtẹni tí wọ́n jẹ́ kó sọ̀rọ̀. I know that everybody is looking for justice for Mohbad. Problem family, modalities, strategy, only problem to one year. First, I can call for good news now. The good news is that
we can't hear you.
Answer us, okay.
Bonnie. Who is shouting? Is it from your side, Mr. Africa? It's in Nigeria now.
I'm in a very quiet environment.
I can see now.
I'll be breaking the rule of the ethics.
Don't bring 70-30 here. If not, I will block you. I don't tolerate nonsense on my own platform. Don't distract us. I will block you. We don't want somebody like you here.
If you want.
You know, in the platform, they be money control.
All right, back to what I was saying. First, let me give you good news. African Television Foundation, Atidawale Orobamishi. As you are aware, for 2.5 years, almost 3 years, Mokon Rigmaro Wani courthouse. But I'm pleased to tell you that at Tibere, wanting for an instruction, officially, George T insists me, case here, on Latilosi next level, which we're very pleased that the introduction of African Foundation, OT creates impact, Loro Bamishi, in the sense that today the defense must go on, they like it or not, because the governor has been asking questions about why the case is delayed.
You said English, please.
Huh? You said what?
English. We do both here.
Okay. So what I'm saying is, we are pleased to announce the good news that African Television Foundation is involved in the Bamishe case. For almost 3 years, no real hearing. But since the intervention of African Foundation for Justice, today, we are pleased to tell you that the judge has insisted that the case must go on. And the information reaching us is that the governor of Lagos State is aware that the foundation is involved and perhaps, and I use the word perhaps, is giving them pressure now to make sure that the image of Lagos State is not tarnished. So kudos to every member that has been fighting and to everybody that has been fighting for Bamishe. You can continue to monitor the case. They are in the court right now as we speak. So the proceedings are going on. I'll come back and give you updates. Now, let's go back to Baba Mohbad. One thing funny, the blind cannot lead the blind. I was not happy watching Baba Mohbad with filter. For me, that was a big turnoff.
Like a lady.
that was disrespectful. I don't know why they thought they have to filter Baba's face. And it took 1 hour or so, struggling, people commenting, get rid of the filter. People were even begging, get rid of the filter.
And PR is getting paid.
Now, let me tell you why this is important to me. This is important because it shows the level of integrity of the people behind or around Baba. Emini, you need the filter. I am who I am. And Baba needs no filter because he's fighting for justice for his son. Who is he trying to impress?
Abio.
Who is he trying to impress with filter? So, Teba analyze Yenikon. Those around Baba, if you analyze that filter issue alone, it will show you the image, the integrity, the level of people, the mentality of the people around Baba. And that speaks volume for me. Now, the truth is this, Baba really needs to sit down. The king does not go out everywhere every day. A king is respected. When you speak volume. You don't come out every day and ridicule the movement. I'm sorry. Those listening to me, don't let Baba talk. No, let me tell you, right now, the rumor is that Baba is on bail. Who gets bail? You get bail if you're being accused of an offense.
Exactly.
And if you're not on bail, you owe it to the public, your PR owe it to the public to say, it is a lie. Baba is not on bail. But now you are allowing the rumor to go on that Baba is on bail. You are allowing the rumor to go on, whether it's true, and I want to believe it's true because why are they asking you to report every Monday? Why are they asking for your passport? Those are conditions for somebody being charged, somebody on bail. We're not numbnuts. Some of us have corporations. Look, the people fighting for this movement, some of them are lawyers. Some of them are entrepreneurs. Some of them are millionaires. A lot of people give up time to make sure that we get justice for more. And we don't need the inner caucus to destroy the effort of all these well-meaning citizens around the world. I just flew in back last week after 6 months of spending my time on this movement. Do you think it's a joke? Do you think it's a joke to give up, leave your office, travel to Nigeria, spend 6 months? Do you think it's a joke to buy a ticket for 1.5 million naira on the invitation of Baba? And after 2-3 weeks, Baba saying, I'm not doing anymore. Do you think I'm happy? Do you think I should be clapping? And then I see, look, my God-given grace can say, don't worry. But I don't see results. I don't see positivity. I don't see them handling this the right way. You can try to do it, but if you don't have that grace and you don't have the resources, you're just destroying the movement. The truth is those around Baba are mostly children. I have seen him. I've been to his house. I sat around him. I assessed him. And if you ask me, Baba doesn't know what he's doing, and people around him don't have a clue what they are doing. And Fine, we have lawyers, but the lawyers can only act on the instruction of the client being Baba, the client being the public. If you don't allow the public to give instructions to the lawyer, how are they going to fight properly? We have to equip the lawyers to do a better job. That's how it works. If you lie to your lawyer will go there, say what he knows, and the enemy or the opposition will use information against your lawyer, and your lawyer will become incompetent because he didn't have the right information to fight. So I know everybody in the movement, we're bashing this, bashing that. I have nothing against anybody. You've insulted my father, my mother. That doesn't stop me from being who I am. But your insult and your distractions are going to hurt Mohbad. They are going to hurt Nigeria in the sense that we don't get the justice. I'm happy that we, African TV, we took some of our percentage of our interest and we put it somewhere else. Who's talking while I'm talking? So the point is this. We are forming an alliance now with some people that we've identified, and hopefully soon we'll announce the alliance. And again, the battle can be won with Baba or without Baba because it's a public case. So let's tone down the rhetorics about Baba. It is becoming a major distraction. Baba can come to court, Baba can give information to his own team, but if you really want to help the movement, learn to form an alliance. Right now, the inquest is a public forum. You can introduce your lawyer, you can introduce your evidence, you can question the witnesses. That's one way to go about it. If you're not happy about what Baba is doing, which I'm not happy with what his Afeniferis are doing. And that's why we are doing our own thing to help Mohbad get justice. And I implore everybody that really wants justice to do the same thing. Form your alliance, get your lawyer, pray that the inquest accepts your lawyer, because now they're playing that game of they have to approve lawyer or denounce lawyer, which is what they're doing to Bankole and Smith. And let me tell you the sad part. This movement is being destroyed so much that even some lawyers are recusing themselves. They are afraid to join.
The public still wants that Bankole and Smith. We want them to approve. Yeah, we still want Bankole and Smith.
I think they're good, reputable gentlemen.
Yes, we still want them.
I think they're good. I don't see anything wrong with them so far. I don't even see anything wrong with any lawyer. What I see wrong is too much noise, too much distraction. Mm-hmm. The lawyers, if you give them proper instructions, you will know if they're doing your job. Look, when David Fadeli was there, I asked him, bring Prime Boy. We made the motion, verbal motion, and today Prime Boy is part of the inquest. We made the motion, let's go and see Mohbad's dead body. That was sarcastically directed by the magistrate. But if you focus and you realize that you are fighting a legal battle, it's not a battle of whether African TV is in Songo or African TV is eating amala or wearing sandals. That's not the war. That's not the fight. It's not about filtering, trying to make Baba look like he's trying to pick up chicks. Why would you be doing all those distractive nonsense? Get down to the legal issues. Get down to petition people that you need to petition. File a fiat if you need to file a fiat. Those are the issues. We have suspects roaming around and Baba is on bail. How ridiculous can we get? Suspects are moving around freely and the grieving father is potentially or supposedly on bail. Can't you see that you're losing the war? We are misguided. We are talking each other. This nonsense.
It's all right, sir. Thank you. Mommy B, I get on land.
Anyhow, I think I've said it.
Let him land, please.
Okay. Let him speak. It's okay. You can speak. Thank you.
Mr. African TV.
African Television, please, what are you doing to help the matter now? Please, sir, what are you doing to help us on this issue? What exactly? Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
The matter is
since you know better than us.
Let me respond to that, please. What I'm doing is, number one, I'm advising everybody, stop the beef.
Hold on, Mr. African TV. Sherry, there's something that we're still doing. And if we are not careful, this beefing will continue. When you have anything against anybody, when that person is submitting his own submission, Emma Jekama interject. Emma Jekama open content anybody telling you so it's not making sense. It's because we're still beefing. Let us act according to what we do on this platform. I have no enemy. Everybody is my friend. Everybody is my family. Please. Anybody can make mistake, and I'm still going to go there. The reason why this continue coming up is because of the mistake Mr. African TV has made in the past, and it was not a mistake. But he himself doesn't know how to convince Nigerian people that this is how things works in abroad. The contract or no contract or what Mr. African TV was trying to do with Mohbad initially was abroad style. But he has forgotten that Nigeria doesn't work like that. He should have gone to Nigeria to stay around Baba and present for like 2 months or 3 months before bringing that that contract out, that suggestion out. But what you need to do now, sir, is how to convince people that this is how it works here. Oyinbo doesn't care, maybe you are 8 years or 9 years or 10 years or 12 years. Any tragic death can happen. So if that thing happen, if anybody that is a journalist have something like what Mr. African TV has, they can bring it to the table for Oyinbo people. It is abroad style. It is for you now to know how to convince people and to bring abroad ideas back to Nigeria for people to understand you. Fighting and just attacking one another on social media cannot convince millions of Nigeria, because I have seen it here now. You want to talk just because of what they have in mind. They don't want to listen. And I don't like that, because no one is an island. Anybody let's solo if you have beef or you have any hatred for one another, it is better for today for us to go and erase it from our mind. If you know you want to be praying here and you want God to answer our prayer, I am telling you the real truth, nothing but the truth. Continue with your question. God bless us. Let's move, please. Okay, that is mommy bill of every question. Go ahead, man. I won't come with why. You can answer that question.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. What is the African Foundation for Justice doing? Because I'm not doing this on my own. I'm just the face of a bunch of people who want to fight for justice. Now, the number one thing I'm doing, starting from right here, is begging everybody, especially if you believe you want to change the situation in Nigeria, don't beef anybody. Like the host said, you may misunderstand my intentions, you may misunderstand my language, you may misunderstand my style. That's fine, that's your right. But it doesn't give you grounds for beefing or castigation, because when you do that, you derail so many minds that wants to contribute to the good fight. That's number one. Number two, we are filing a fiat to go after certain individuals. Where we feel that the state, meaning the government, has not acted as citizens with the right. As a citizen, you have a right to file a fiat. Let me give you an example for those who don't understand what I'm saying. An example would be something like, let's go back to the environment, because I don't want to bring out strategies in public. The environment is already a public issue. You have evidence that certain person did empowerment. The police refuses to question them, or fail, not refuse, they fail to question or prosecute that person. As a public citizen, you have a right to prosecute that person. Let the person come and answer under a fiat why they did embalmment. So you can take up that case and say, I have evidence you did this and it's against the law. So you can prosecute that person. So we are planning to go after several individuals that we found that should have been questioned and have not been questioned. So that's one thing we're doing. Now, another thing we're doing is we're keeping the name Mohbad alive. We are making sure that when you hear that name Mohbad, 100 years from now, it will be synonymous with justice in Africa. So how do we do that? As I speak to you, we're building a museum. You don't need to know where it is. You don't have to be part of it. But when it's launched, you will come to hear it. The museum is a place where people from town...
That is what actually prompted him to drop that song, Daddy, I Am Sorry. If you cannot feel the pain of Mohbad in that song, then there's no way you can understand this justice. Most especially, the battle this man is fighting is not my son's battle. He is fighting a national problem. And that is why most of us are concerned, because if we get it right, if he's able to get it right with justice for Mohbad, a lot of things will change in the country and it's going to affect each and every one of us. We need to see the bigger picture of this thing and not to see it as, it's a family thing, it's a son thing. Yes, but the battle this man is fighting is more than battle of my son alone. There are a whole lot of destinies that are tied to this Mohbad. There are a whole lot of, upcoming, artists that are looking forward to, doing one or two things with this guy. And you can see that for the fact that Mohbad was not happy with what was happening in the Malian house and he withdrew, you will know that even if he's able to stabilize his label, which is the modernization, he's going to help a whole lot of upcoming artists not to fall victim of things that they shouldn't fall victim of. Are we not seeing it in a bigger picture? I believe the more united we are, the better for this man and the better for this cause that we are fighting, no matter what. If we have issues, let's settle it, behind the scene. Call me to order behind the scene. We'll sort it out. Not that we'll bring ourselves here and start, talking about issues that are not meant to be brought to the public. This is the man that has raised a global star. Without nothing, from nothing. We have a whole lot of rich people who are not even concerned about their neighbors. What are we talking about? We have people that have taken money of 10, 15 generations. They don't care whether you live or you die. What are we talking about? And see, when I listened to that, so Dr. Kemi's interview with Baba, my heart, bled when I heard that none of these, musicians, nobody in the industry even called Baba to console him. Not even Baba. It is bad. If you belong to an industry, if you belong to a society or a union, and you have problem, and your people just behave as if nothing happened, even those that, Mohbad had connections that did, they did a collaborative music with, none of them, even Chike himself. Imagine, even that small Chike. If that that's not Chike, which is, let me even assume that Chike is the last person Mohbad actually, did a significant release. And you can't even call the father and say, Baba, I need to come and see you. No matter where that man is living, even if he's living inside the hole, even if he's living inside the village, they need to go
thank
for
you,
him.
thank you.
I'm talking about. Even if Baba is living in a mud house, they need to go and meet that man there. They don't have to tell them that they have to come to take him.
My friend in South Africa, when he lost his dad in 2017, I was the one that went to Nigeria. I left South Africa to go and represent him just because he has not gotten his paper rights. That's his friendship. That is a friend who really cares about you and love you genuinely.
See, people don't know. We don't really know. We just believe. Most people just believe that, what I can benefit, what I can get in back, they tend to want to come close to you when they have something to collect. Or if they think you cannot offer anything. See, anything, even if Baba cannot offer you money based on his financial status. See, the experience of this man when it comes to music, you cannot meet it. He may not have released any musical, may not, but he is the one that actually trained this Mohbad. So what are we talking about? So they now believe that because he doesn't have, the status, if they see them with this man, what does he remove from them? I don't really understand. So they now left this man to be fighting his battle by himself and not even a single consolation from them. And then, Tenito de la Rio. Tenito de la Rio. It is terrible if they don't know it. This is Mohbad that also sang that Tiwa Savage, she mother's burial and be father's burial.
Yes.
Not a
father's burial.
Call.
Father's burial.
Call.
Tiwa Savage has never posted to come back.
Even if you don't want to front justice, give, the final note, to honor somebody that, that is a colleague. Then
see, mommy, what surprised me most in this case is Dr. Kevin Lawyer said that Mohbad is fighting. They are not cool when that guy was alive. And just because Mohbad is fighting just because of Davido. Imagine now, Dr. Kevin is now the one crying for this guy. Whereby the people that claim that he love, they are nowhere to be found. See life.
It's a big lesson. There's a whole lot of lessons to learn from this Mohbad case. There's a whole lot of lesson to learn. And even with that, you will see that, let me just add this one more point. You will see that what really even made me to respect this Baba again, apart from, the side, he made sure he trained his son within the capacity of the resources that he had. He made sure he invested in that guy. Investment does not have to be in millions. It does not have to be in billions. You can invest in a person just by mentoring and guiding the person. And I think that is what they are not seeing, because I think we are in a generation where we are worshipping money. If you don't have the money, you are nobody. And that is why people are rubbishing him,
See, these aristocrats and these people that they are bashing this thing, tell them to go and drag Sam Larry. That moment that they are using to drag Baba, tell them that they should face Sam Larry. That what are you doing in the station? Yeah. They can never do it. They are coward. The only person they talk down on is Baba.
Is Baba. They have seen Baba as an easy tool to just rub their feelings on. Especially on Instagram, you see if they want to drag traffic to all these their blogs, like they just post Baba, they'll post him and they'll start dragging the man on Instagram. The comment section is always very, very sad to read. Mizani, you used to see the comment section on Instagram now.
This I've had so many times. I'm always fighting them. Always.
Even me on Instagram, they made use of Instagram to drag Baba mostly on Instagram. Anytime they want to. If there's any information trying to come up online for people to see the light like this, the next thing they'll bring out is something that people used to castigate the man. From there, they'll divert people's attention from the truth that is trying to come to light about the old justice for Mohbad. They'll just post something about the man to just make people not see the light. I don't know why. A man lost his son and the next thing you people are just doing to the man is castigating him, making him feel like he never did anything good in Mohbad's life. Like Mrs. Lady IOS has said, the thing is when it's all about money. What about the morals and the mentor? They say Mohbad as a gentle guy. He's kind-hearted, he's gentle, he's mild or something. This is a training that the father has given him. If the father hasn't trained him that way, Mohbad won't be giving all the accolades to his father. When he goes to interview, he gives every accolade to his father because he knows what the man has done in his life. Yeah, I'm even tired of the way they bash Baba. That's always my own pain. It gives justice for Mohbad. To be sincere, it's the way they talk down on the man. And listening to the voice of Mr. Aristocrat or something, I really felt disappointed in him. I didn't expect such thing from that man. I didn't expect it from him at all. I didn't expect it from him. I hope they just realize what they are doing to the man is not good. They shouldn't join the bad wagons now. At least you people has been talking about this justice for Mohbad. Only now you now want to start castigating the only person that is coming out to speak. If this man keep quiet, none of us, our voices are not relevant again. If the man stop talking about justice for Mohbad, like others have stopped talking about it, they are not making any movement about it. It's only this man that is still coming, despite the way they bash him. He doesn't care. He doesn't care, and he's still coming out. It's the only reason we are still talking about this justice for Mohbad. If he decides not to talk about anything about justice for Mohbad, he doesn't want anything to go on again. Our voices cannot be heard again. There's no reason for the justice for Mohbad, but they don't know. You still want to kill the only source, the only person that is frontlining the justice for Mohbad. Every other members of the family are not saying anything. Not even the closest friends to Mohbad. Mohbad was just with friends, enemies. Till today, I still wonder what the guy has done to his friend. And nobody is coming out the way Baba is coming out. They say Baba is going all around doing media runs or something. If the man is not coming out to social media, they have already tarnished his image on social media. That is the only way he could redeem himself. If he's not coming out, the lies, a lot of things they have said against the man, that's the only way he can speak.
Bene, you don't have anything to say?
Out.
Oh, sorry.
I will never join people.
Yeah, hello, good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Yeah, this is my first time of coming up. Yeah. Let me start from saying Imole is like a light that wants to brighten the darkness of Nigeria. Because I've never seen or seen this kind of thing happening. So when for someone to die and assumed, I'm hearing it for the first time, trust me. So that means there's a lot of things, a lot of secrets that want to be leaked out. Yeah. We might not know it now. We might think we can get the justice through the governments, But I believe Imola is going to fight, is already fighting his own battle. And we are going to win. I'm sure of that. I'm a single parent of almost 30 years. I know what it takes to raise children. That man is one of the strongest man. He's one of the bravest man I've ever seen. Trust me. It's not easy. It's easy for women to raise children. Sometimes you get help from here and there. But what about men that raises children? I can imagine what that man passed through for those 3 kids when their mom left them behind. But all I know is that anybody castigating and Mohbad's dad, we don't need to swear for them. I believe the glorious son, the glorious child in their home, we paid dearly for it. It's not easy. When I heard the death of Mohbad, when I heard the buy of Mohbad, trust me, for that 9 days before his assumption, I was down. The spirit wasn't leaving me at all. I was saying, it seems like that guy has never died. They buried him alive because the spirit was tormenting me as if I've known him before. At the end of the day they exhumed Mohbad, I won't lie to you. That day was the day I got my relief. It's like something just come out of my body. Like I'm relieved that at least it's up now. So that gave me that strong belief that this justice, no matter how they drag it, we are getting it. We are getting it. This is the end of Lagos State. This is the end of Nigeria. All their secret has already out. There's no way they can hide it. They will pay dearly for it. They've been doing it for a very long time. You heard someone who said, is it only Mohbad that died? Oh, goodness, Lord. How can a governor of a state say that in the public? Like Mohbad is goat or cow or dog or what? So human beings are nothing to them. I'm not surprised. You know what happened with Bamishe? You know what happened with Bamishe inside the Lagos State bus? What came out of it? If they can get away with that, they think they can get away with everything they do. This is their hand. This is their hand. They can't get away with it. They might think they are already getting away with it. But I know the kind of God I'm serving. They will pay dearly with the good thing that's happened in their lives. Because this is too much. I have my children as well. I have 2 men, 2 grown men. I know what takes me to get to this point with them. People will say now, the Mohbad's dad is so quiet. That is his nature. You can't change it. It's his nature. No one can change him. If you look at Mohbad, it's just like resemblance of his dad. You can't change your character. So we don't have to be blaming anybody. We are not there when this man is suffering for those kids, for those children. We are not there. Because he doesn't have money, it doesn't mean he's nobody. We can see everything is glaring now. Mohbad just came at that, okay, one of the person that killed my child with his woman's concubine, what would I say? He didn't mention him. The next one we saw is petition. It's glaring. This person is coming out. It's coming out big time. They can't escape it. This is their hand. And I believe they will pay dearly. And the justice they are prevailing, they are hiding out, we are definitely going to get it. We are getting it. We've already gotten it. Because all their secrets is like, and that's why I said, Imole is a light that wants to brighten the darkness of Nigeria as a whole. And it's happening. Because they don't believe we are going to be at this point. They will believe that when something happens in Nigeria between 1 week, 2 weeks, 2 months, we forget about it. Look at what is happening now. We are not. We are just starting it again. We are starting it again. So they are surprised. Look at the result they brought out. Are we fools? Are we dumb? I don't think I've been in England since almost 20 years. It can't happen around here. Then everything can happen in Nigeria. They're biting their last meats, and they are going to purge it. It's going to happen. They are just joking. They knew already they lost the battle. They knew they lost the battle. You know, when you lost the battle, you'll be trying to fight more. That's what they are doing now. They've already lost the battle. The justice will come. And everyone connected to this death of this boy will pay with the good thing that ever happened in their life in the mighty name of Jesus. I believe that and it's going to happen. Because this is annoying, it's distracting. You just look at, okay, so if you don't have money now, you are nobody. If you don't have people on top, you are nobody. What kind of life is that? All I always pray, may that Nigeria not happen to us. That's a prayer. Because we don't want to be doing justice. Okay, what did Wester do? What did Arifa do? They are just analyzing. If the so-called whatever Oba has came out to defend the petition Mohbad wrote before the filing, are we going to be talking about him? Capital N-O. But right now, he had that guts, that effrontery to petition the man that lost his glorious son. Trust me, that country is a joke. That country is a joke. That's in my own belief. No one. I said it, no one that connected to the death of this young man that will go scot-free. No man. Even those people that supported me, they will never go scot-free because they are the one that brought us to this level. Because of anti-justice, anti-money, they supported you because I don't see the reason why you lost your boyfriend because I can't call her because they don't have this marriage together. Why could your boyfriend die? Fine. And the next thing you thought you can do is to hire a son to defend yourself. I don't get it. To defend yourself or to fight for your boyfriend death. I don't get it. Everything has shown from the beginning that no one of them will go scot-free. No one of them will go scot-free. Let me submit my mic for now. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you for this one.
So, have anyone had anything about Baba this morning?
I don't think so. There's nothing about Baba yet. Hopefully, we are going to hear good news as usual. They can't do anything to Baba. Baba follow Shekupa Mohbad now. Kotonberry Noni, what killed my son? I need an accountability. And as I've always said, Miss Anne also said something related. I said all Baba needs is just closure. Yoruba will say something. Let me know what killed my son. Let me have a closure to what killed my son. He just needed an accountability. Baba might not even want to nail anybody safe. He just wants to know what transpired, what ended the boy's life. But no, they now want to put Baba in the picture as if At the first instance, they made it look as if Baba went to bury Mohbad alive. A lot of things they said about this man. God. People need to go and seek for forgiveness. So even till date, some people still have that mentality, that perspective about Baba that is the one that finds Mohbad. Like, after all the explanation about the whole scenario, how we tried to put him in the morgue and all that, what else do they expect the man to do? Especially on Instagram, I will just reply some people like, do you expect him to go and sun-dry the body at all? What else do you expect the man to do? It's not like you people can take quarter of what this man is taking. Like, these people cannot take quarter of what Baba is taking. Especially, let me just even be sincere. Some tribe cannot take quarter of what is happening to Baba. It's also this our Yoruba that we don't unite in some situations. Because truly, this is not even something that, if it's another tribe, they will not take it easy at all. They would have gone the spiritual way. So Baba just want everything to go by the law of the country and the rules and regulations. He doesn't want to go against the law of the country. And it's just being this kind of man that he believes in God's judgment. Because if at first Baba has not accepted everything as destiny, for you alone, all this, you know how people that are close to God, that are always believing in God's verdict, can be. They put everything in God's hands. It was when the body was exhumed that Baba now started hearing different things and all that, and he started asking questions like, and when they started attacking Baba, that, no, is this man who is the one that is jealous of his son, he's happy that his son is dead, he buried him alive and all that. That's when Baba had to come out to talk. If during those periods, one or two people that were with Mo till the fine came out to say, no, it's not the way you people are painting the whole narrative. No, Baba tried his best and all that. They tried to clear the air and make people realize that you shouldn't blame the man. This is a man that lost his son now. Why do we need to blame him again? Me, I've never seen this kind of thing before. I swear down. Aside of justice for Mohbad, I'm really concerned about Baba. His mental health, everything. Because this man, I know how it could be when you think too much. And they are still putting blames on him again. Someone that need all the care and attention right now. For me, I believe that, like I always said, if it was a woman that was going all around, as Baba has been going all around, justice would have prevailed. Justice would have prevailed. That's why they used to tag it like it's a women's word, this one, that one. If it was Mo's mother that has been crying all around, I want to know what for him I saw you. We would have seen justice. We would have seen that justice. But he's a man now. They don't want to listen. And what amazes me is when I see men also castigate Baba. Yeah. God is well. Like I said, we will surely get the justice for Mohbad, and Baba will have a reason to smile again all this for the rest of his life. That's my prayer to him, because it's not something good to bury one's child. And it is something that we cannot erase away from this world. But we pray it should not happen to us or anyone close to us. That's my submission right now. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Germany, come here from Germany. Germany Queen. I've been Germany.
Please, let's power tap, please. Let's power tap.
The only thing they don't have is the only thing they must have justice for Mohbad. You see, Baba is not only Baba go shoot to me a leg on the Baba on juice, Baba anything who got Baba Baba okay. The only thing for justice for Mohbad. So that he show me. So all on Shani. So to be shikoko. So Emma for by grace of God, inshallah. I'm married justice.
I just pray that they don't detain that man. I swear. Because I've been hearing some that they might lock him up today. So I'm just praying they don't come back.
The music. If they are locking Baba, on what they can't. Kini Baba say, kini ọkọ mi.
Oh, you can't. No, le sure.
See, police are going.
Kí ló máa ní bàbá ṣe gangan? Kò yé mi báyìí.
Yóò fàdé. Yóò bí ṣe dì mọ́.
Comment tell of course on so on say pour en so because on peut en javer du
Tani ṣé bàbá wise tí bàbá tí wọ́n bá béèrè question náà bàbá tí bàbá bá fẹ́ dá wọn lóhùn ló máa dáhùn tó bá ní dáhùn kò ní dáhùn.
Good. On this life, sometimes I used to think that what is the purpose of us coming to this life?
Ẹ jẹ́ kí n bèrè nǹkan kan lọ́wọ́ yín sir.
Yeah.
For those that are saying pé bàbá pa ọmọ ẹ̀, nobody in his or her right senses ló máa ṣiṣẹ́ tó máa fọwọ́ ẹ̀ dànù.
Yes, ma'am.
Sherry, ejitere, kékèké tí Mohbad ń fún bàbá ẹ̀.
Ó tẹ́ lọ́rùn bẹ́ẹ̀.
Bàbá yẹn ò tẹ́ lọ́rùn o. Ó mọ̀ pé ọmọ ẹ̀ wọ́ọ̀tì gbogbo tó wọ́ọ̀tì yìí gbọ́dọ̀ bá tó kún lẹ́. Ibi tẹ́ ti máa mọ̀ pé bàbá yẹn ò ti pọ́kú nóòsì wọ nínú àfíẹ́sì ọmọ yẹn nìyẹn. Nóòsì wọ bẹ̀ pé ọmọ mi kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀? Ìwọ̀nba tó fún bàbá yẹn ń gbà ó tẹ́ bàbá yẹn lọ́rùn.
Bàbá tó ṣì ń ṣe kápẹ́ńtà work wọn jẹ́ tàbí kápẹ́ńtì work jẹ́.
Then ṣé ẹni tó wá tọ́ náà bàbá kọ́ ló ń control àkáǹtì Mohbad? Tá a bá sọ wípé bóyá bàbá rí owó tó pọ̀ ń bẹ́ẹ̀ tó wá decide pé kóun mú ọmọ yẹn kúrò lọ́nà. Bàbá òun àkáǹtì ọmọ yẹn lọ́wọ́ débi tá a máa sọ pé okay owó leléyìí o jẹ́ kí n tó lè fi ṣèkà fún ọmọ yẹn. Kò násẹ̀sì sí yẹn. So kí ló wá fẹ́ násẹ̀sì sí tó máa fi sọ pé bàbá pa ọmọ? On what basis ni wọ́n fẹ́ fi sọ pé okay nítorí nǹkan báyìí lórí o ló fẹ́ fi pa ọmọ yẹn? Kò sí wọn ò ní point. Sherry, one thing that we should believe in, no matter what, I know, in whatever you believe in, because not everybody might want to believe according to the Christian faith, but in whatever you believe in, if you look at the narrative from the beginning till today, you will see that it is God that is working on. Sherry,
it is God.
Sherry, it is not ariwo tá ń pa yìí o. It is God.
Ojú ló kàn kàn wá.
Ojú ló ń kàn wá. See, the thing is, the government is not ready to do anything, but àwọn ìrìn àjò kan wà tí bàbá yìí ṣì máa rìn tí gbogbo àṣírí yẹn máa fi tú síta and they will have nothing else to cover. Now, if Baba was not being invited to the station, how will we know the person behind that petition? See, every step that they take, a secret or two is always being exposed. Every step. It is something will be exposed, Nikosi. So, and until we get all those secrets exposed, I think they be done. So, Ejeka Farabale, if they detain Baba today, àṣírí tó fẹ́ tú ló máa tún fà á. Ọlọ́run. That is my own belief of this journey. If they detain Baba today, it means that there are still some things that are hidden that he must have to go through that process for it to come out. That is my own belief. But because nobody ever imagined the fact that they will even invite Baba to police station. Nobody imagined it. But now it has happened and we can see how things are playing out. So there's still a whole lot of things that will have to happen if the police is not ready to help us. A whole lot of things, gradually. Cherry, and it over for it. Baba, other than to for it, he's going through a lot. He's going through a lot. So that is why we just need to support him physically, spiritually, emotionally, in Tobandina to support him. Support him. If you don't have the money to support him, at least your kind words to him will go a long way. Now, how can somebody say she's fighting for justice and she's not ready to bring her face out and talk about what happened to her husband? She's not ready to be at the coroner inquest to pursue the case to show that you are interested in the case, and you say you are fighting for justice. In what way are they fighting for justice when you are not ready to lift any finger? And she also said, there are some things that will favor this justice, but they shouldn't talk about it. So what are we saying? And let us also not forget that there are people that are being paid to cover up a whole lot of things. They are being paid to push out trash to the public. So, and definitely they will work for the money that they are being paid. So expect all this rubbish that they put out because they are working for their money. So God will definitely help us, and God will definitely help us.
In this life, God.
Thank you, Malik.
There's some people that have just come to this life just to suffer. I think this Mohbad just come to this life to suffer. And they see something after his death. That's the most painful part of it. That man is even boasting that I will sell my land for 500 million. Imagine, when will you see that kind of thing? That means
finish now. They didn't finish.
That fellows that
I want to get to Baba.
No, tout est filé. So you want to 500 million. You see, that means you will pay. That you send your land for 500 million and do case with him. So that means there has been one paying all these bloggers.
And now
I can believe that those people are really getting that $400 weekly. Now I can believe. Because Baba said he said that I will send my land worth 500 million to fight you. Imagine that kind of thing. That means you are not paying all this Konibaje, all these boys and others.
Jerry, host, if you can lay your hand on that voice.
Yeah, that Brekete was mad at Baba, and he said he's no more interested in this case because of what Baba did. That is, he said it's clear that he's no more interested in it because why can Baba leave Abuja and go to Lagos just like that? So Brekete make that statement out of anger, you understand? So they go back begging Baba, begging Brekete again. You know, begging Brekete. Again, so
they told Mr. Me what to everybody told me, so that's what they tell Baba again. Within 3 or 4 days, Baba go say tuta, Baba
so Baba went back to Brekete when they begged Brekete did not listen. So they told Mr. Muiwa, they told who else? All those people, all the Akakos Sha. So later they tell Baba to go back to Abuja. When Baba got to Abuja, they told Baba should go back. Then Baba came back to Lagos again. So, they continue begging him again.
Are you people listening? My intention was Baba will, after he has stayed like 10 days.
Pause. Then if that's the case, then it means that time that they came up and said Baba Mohbad is kidnapped. Okay? You know that time? That they could say he didn't say Baba that maybe they have kidnapped Baba. Was talking to Baba. That was when they took Baba to Lagos. And after when they take Baba, they bring Baba back again. So that was what happened. Keep playing it on. Rishi, this legal team, one power. They play it on. Play it on.
Baba was almost living in the place. Like he was there in that my friend's she was paying the hotel, and he was going to the show every day. You people saw the way they were insulting Baba, laughing at Baba, but we got results. The most important thing was Governor Sanwo-Olu was informed that the public were waiting for the autopsy result and that the world is watching. That man lauded it, and we got the result instanta. Bekete played a big part in letting that happen. If we do not accord that respect and thanks to him, then we are not doing well. That is one. And Bekete is not a police. Bekete is an investigative journalist. And he went to Lagos, he went to check most body. He did what he needed to do as an investigative journalist. Exactly what the Pap Timothy played. Now, back to us. When the results came out, mind you, they refused to carry the case to Abuja. Baba said he wanted the case to go to Abuja, but it was not agreed upon. Bekete cannot come to Lagos State. You people should know he's doing case for other people as well.
Baba said pause.
He wanted the case to come to Abuja. As a matter of fact, he called the son during this program.
Yeah.
And the son told him.
Baba wanted the show to be in Lagos, but they wanted it to be in Abuja. That's what she meant here. That's Baba wanted. It's between Baba and him. Go on.
Okay.
Go on.
We'll talk after, because the son knows Falano very well. When the Baba was saying that they should help him get Falano, meaning he's not allowing me to handle my case and to find justice for my son. You understand? It's like he was doing, Falano was not behaving well. It's not that Falano is behaving well. He has decided to calm down. But that time, it is true, Baba wasn't lying. Falano was going, Baba. And Baba mentioned it. So the son was called, and the son said they would talk later. The son told Bekete, they should bring the case to Abuja. But no, it wasn't agreed upon. Bekete can't even go to the courts. Bekete is like me and you. He only has voice. He has voice. He has connection. Are you making sense for me? So at the end of it, when he went back again, like I said, during the period Baba went back again was when we then concluded Omotosho was brought on board, everything was brought on board, we saw Baba talk, and we had to wait. Bekete said, we have to wait. Now the result came out. Remember that it is Baba's son. They've changed Odumosu. Although Odumosu is still there, Odumosu is still very much involved. You understand? But it is the son now that is I think the leading legal team. Yeah, Odumosu is also still involved in this matter. Okay? Now, back to Shitu. Yeah. We cannot do anything regarding Bekete again. Ask me why. The case is not in Abuja. That is why they employ the service of Shitu, who has jurisdiction in Lagos State. Do you know that it's possible that if they take the case to Abuja, Shitu may not agree to go do it in Abuja? Because his money, if he's saying that as a son, if he charges, may say 30 million now, he will charge 60 million or more. Because it is in Abuja. So, madam, that is the case of Brekete too. Brekete have gotten what we want. The question is now, it is Chitu's turn to deliver. The part that we need, assuming the case is being transferred to Abuja, that's why you people should Brekete is ready to be in charge. If the case is in Abuja, he will not be in charge. He will only give Baba Mohbad's son to represent Baba Mohbad. But the case is in Lagos. There's nothing Brekete can do anymore. Are you people understanding now? Why I just need you people to know the part, the part that Brekete needs to play. And in the area of this result, Brekete has his understanding about it. He go and listen to his chat. I mean, the chat he had with Baba. All what he said, God, is all coming to pass. Go and listen to it. Now, the workload is now on legal team. There's nothing else Baba Brekete needs to do. The workload now is on legal team. Brekete is not a lawyer. It's not a son. He cannot go and represent. The worst he can do, what you people expect him to now to be doing that. Oh, this result is false. But it doesn't hold water. It's now the workload is on the legal team. This workload is on the legal team, and it is on Barrister Shitu and the legal team of Baba, how they are redressing and approaching the case as it is coming out. They have given us the result now. The Punch wrote out something. They countered it. It's not left for the legal team. Nothing else this person can do. Remember, during Oriyomi's case, Baba Oriyomi and Timothy, remember that this case was transferred to Abuja too at one point, but later brought back to Osun. If you remember, they went there, but they brought it back to Osun. Falana was the one that did that case. Falana asked that the case be brought back, that the jurisdiction where it happened, it should be brought back to the jurisdiction. And Falana was the one that represented Timothy. He worked in conjunction with Propono with Oriyomi. Hence the reason why he was able to tell Oriyomi not to, even though I wasn't there, to witness that he told Oriyomi, but it's so glaring that Oriyomi purposely, because of Falana, refused to take Baba Mohbad on board. And that was what led to Brekete. If not Brekete, we wouldn't have come up at all. As a matter of fact, it would have been great to have Oriyomi, which is too late now. We don't need him anymore. The party would have played. Brekete played it fantastically and did it so well, further than what we envisaged, further than what we asked for, and we got results. And this is the result. It's eminent now, but the most important thing is that the workload now is now on the legal team. We don't have anything else than the legal team to deliver for us now. Because the matter is now in Lagos Magistrate Court, and it is not yet a case. Nobody is charged yet for anything. They are only fact finding. It's still in inquest. As a matter of fact, if not that the son is just somebody that also has passion for this case, most of the time you hardly see sons going into inquest sincerely. They will say that Junior stands there. It's fact finding. But because this man knows that this case is deeper than all of us understand, which of course we understand. You understand? Which of course we understand. Kudi TV, I am really sad and heartbroken. What happened, Fafa? Why are you sad and heartbroken? What happened that you're sad and heartbroken? If it's justice on Mohbad's case, then what do you people want Baba Mohbad to do? Because sincerely, I expect you people to be the one encouraging Baba Mohbad by not giving up on him and still, forging on. Because there's nothing can be done more than what is happening. Nobody can do anything. Justice is only gotten via what is happening now. I mean, legally, there's no way. If we go another route, it is called jungle justice, and that may lead to the buying of other people. Protest in a very, very rugged manner, not in a very formal manner. Like revolution, fighting, blah blah. They shoot on sight. They pour tear gas on people. They buy people. We don't need that. It's legally. Like I said one thing, I can keep repeating it. I will keep repeating it. The reason why we are reading this CTC is that every one of us, God forbid that Mo doesn't get justice. If he eventually doesn't, I didn't say he won't, we all will know the truth. The truth will sink into our hearts and our soul. But in the end, when karma starts to play its own part on people, you will know within you that, so in fact, nature takes its time, God takes his time. Because God always says, vengeance is mine. Where our strength reaches and we get tired, God starts to operate from there. I'm not perturbed. Yes, sometimes I feel like doing the unbelievable, but I calm myself down and say, can I do more than God? Of course not. And if God can see all these things and allow them to jello, if truly there are people to Lagbara Laye, they are the ones suppressing this thing so that Baba Mo doesn't get justice. To Lagbara ju Baba Mo lo, Abawa lo, so fe Lagbara jo lo. I don't like. I end up going back to that. So, Brekete, I don't want you people saying, what's Brekete doing? What is Brekete? Brekete have done. In fact, for us to get this result, it is the work of Brekete. Nobody would have gotten this result. We were being nothing. The result they even got, be it fake or real, they didn't do anything before. Nothing. They didn't think that Baba Mohbad would even get to someone like Brekete. They did not know that a platform like that, Baba Mohbad play. That's why likes of Oriyomi could have rejected Baba Mohbad. See on Yoruba land, she be Yoruba land, when he has the platform, but he rejected Baba Mo. He rejected him. He took him, but he was given a call later to reject Baba Mo, and he did. Hence, Bekete, and Bekete played that part because I can bet with anything. Oriyomi won't have been able to get Sanwo-Olu to say anything because he's even in your state. Even it's not Shirimakide's matter. But Bekete, any state, the woman touch ground any. And then Benjade, have she the incident of Ubaye, láti gbọ́, láti rí. So he did very well. He has done his own part. He's not a judge, he's not a police. He already even talked of this autopsy. Go and listen to it. He already said it. He's only trying, he has exposed all these things. Bye. Let me not use my mouth to say it. Go and re-listen. Then you understand. Okay? But he has tried. We should always thank him. It's not Yoruba, but it played a big part for us in this case. And all kudos to his crew member too. All of them, they were very nice to Baba Mo. When I asked Baba Mo, he will tell you He will tell you that there's no time he wants to speak to that man that he doesn't, and he's aware of the results. But there's nothing he can do. This is not his jurisdiction. He can't give Baba Moon a son. The son there is the one that should do the job now. We should pray for him so that he will not be tired. Because I know that they are giving him gospels. I'm giving that man gospel, so I know here he will be in the house and be saying, and he will do. I just pray for him. Anytime I'm praying, I just pray for him. If they still mess up, it will still be that we are still going back to Brekete again. If they still mess up, assuming Brekete is Abuja, as in is in Lagos State, Baba Mohbad will be, instead of him coming out on his platform, Baba Mohbad will be going there. You don't know the interest, the passion that man has for this case. This Brekete. No, he helped us. He helped us go. He helped this case go. Òun ló fọwọ́ di wọn tí wọ́n fi wá commit tí wọ́n fi fún wa ní results tag by. Please, Bossman, you can continue from there.
All right.
Maybe Bossman has gotten involved.
Papayano, hold on. There is something. Hold on.
Because they really tried. Many of you will keep coming to me.
Hold on. I want to hear what. I want to correct that thing that Lagata said.
It's not
I requested yesterday one. I want to correct it.
Just when you get it on mute. So, guys, let me really tell you something, right? Everything I see is just a game. Okay, like I told you, they have seen that we have overdragged Berekete, and that Berekete has cut clout, he has chased clout. He's got what he wanted to get out of this case. He was the first person that got into this case. Before Baba went to him, he was the one that said that, I will go to Baba Mohbad, I will go to the wife, I will go to the mother of Mohbad, I will go to the friends, I will bring CIA, I will bring private investigator, I will bring this, I will bring that, we will dedicate today, tomorrow, this month, and until Mohbad get justice. Now you see how people become billionaires in this country, right? They work hard, work very, very hard. Since you guys refuse to use your brain to understand the way things work in this part of the world, you will learn the hard way. You will learn by crying, by emotional damage, by disappointment, by high blood pressure. You will learn in pain. You will learn in utmost pain, in total pain. That's your emotion. You don't like those that are using brain to tell us, let's get things done with brain. You refuse. You run to those who don't have brain. Those who want to make you have fun. Eleye is son. That one is son. Is son. You play with everything. When I'm telling you that Berekete has nothing to offer, that Berekete is doing nothing. The moment I watch 1-2 days, Berekete take phone, call lawyer. You call lawyer. Where is the loyalty today? We have to contribute money to give Baba Mohbad. If Berekete cannot be in Lagos, why can't Berekete call lawyer that is in Lagos to work with Baba? Berekete has left this case for a long time, and they were asking Berekete himself. He was still telling us that I'm still in the case. I'm still in the case. We expect him to still be in the case. Now maybe they have called this lady. They want her because she has a platform to support Berekete, to speak nice about Berekete, to make it look nice. Hey, there's nothing to make nice about this. There's nothing to make nice about this. It's a big fuck up. Okay, unless maybe Berekete want to come to him. The idea right now is that look at the game that they are playing. Berekete was already sick before, even before Baba came. He was already sick. So that's why he's still sick now and he can't do nothing.
No, I can tell you people, Baba will say Berekete. No, because he can't do job.
So, according to you, I'm glad that you're here listening as well. I'm sure you have been to so many platforms that people will come and say, Miwa, you have said something wrong. Berekete is not trying to negotiate. He hasn't heard himself. People will just sit down in
No.
where I sent a request to Yeye yesterday. But when we want to like 2-3 times, they did not bring me up.
I'm the one they want to debunk. You have been to so many platforms where they say Belgrade is negotiated. I was the one that said so.
No, apart from that, it's telling me
that was said that negotiation.
Sure.
So now,
yes, and now listen.
Prove to me that there was no negotiation going, and now that everything is fine now. This can have no sense.
Paparano, in that negotiation, what I want to bring out on that statement, we were talking. We are having a conversation that day, and you said most of those people they have been negotiated. What was negotiating? Hold on.
What me I said? That's not what I said. Say what you say. I'll tell you what I say. And they don't say what I say.
Okay.
Then only me can say what I say. I say I suspect negotiation to be ongoing in this case right now on the ground. That nothing is working. That I don't care whether it's
what I want to say. The correction I wanted to make yesterday on Yeye platform is that no. That was not the way the statement was being said. And there is a conversation coming before we landed there.
Stop. I mean, please stop. To correct what I mean, you have any such evidence. It's just a word of mouth. This is nothing. No matter how it proceeds, can anybody prove anything? Can he prove there's no negotiation? Can I prove that there's negotiation? No, just a statement. It's not something to fight about. Can I prove that there's negotiation? No. Can they prove? No. But we can assume because of how the case is going. It's not anything anybody can fight about, please. No matter how I said it, don't correct how I said it. We suspect when you see something not going very well, if a crime happens somewhere and somebody who was there come to explain, I may suspect that person with the way the person is explaining. That's what I did. I said with the way this case is going, I suspect negotiation ongoing. It's not real. Everything is plain. Someone come to your studio from nowhere, they kidnap Baba. From kidnapping Baba, they bring Baba back. And you are still in the case. Now they call you a few days ago, a few months ago. You said you don't talk to TikTok children. Okay, that you do your thing in a more matured way. Now they bring result. Now they say you were sick. In fact, you're not even in the country. Is this what we're going to be doing? And some fools are believing this. And now they are saying, let's clap for Berekete. That it was the one that makes up get this fake result. This result that there's cause of death unascertained. That is the one that without him we wouldn't have get nothing. Can you see how people think? See how stupid people think. If it's not for Berekete, we will not get this beautiful result that cause of death unascertained. It was because of Berekete that we get this good result that they cannot find what killed Mohbad. That he did so well. We should be respecting him. We should be clapping for him. We should be saying good things about Berekete. That is what our people want us to think like. When brains stop to work, we meet ourselves in the hands of wrong people. In the hands of false people. When brain stops.
At first instance, why did they take Baba out of that place?
That's what I'm saying. It's a game. It's manipulation. Somebody might have either called Berekete or called them and asked them to. Somebody might have called Berekete or called Baba, okay, or called them, threatened some, either called like Muyiwa, the legal team, or called Berekete and asked them to stop. Okay, so they'll be looking for how to stop because the case has gone, it has got attention and so many, it was going boiling. Berekete called lawyer, he was already ready to work, but somebody might have come in between and asked them to stop. So all this case of Baba have high blood pressure or not big, but not deliver a phone. They are looking for good excuse. If he has high blood pressure, why can't you treat it in Abuja? They don't have good doctors, good hospitals there in Abuja. It is in Lagos. Then in Lagos, the person stay a few days. Then you guys are rushing back to Abuja. After you still bring it back again. After you went to beg Berekete, you accept to God, you guys. Then again, you guys still bring Baba back again. What are you guys saying here? On the one thing, planning now. Okay, me, I have my brain. That's why when I notice something is going wrong, I tell people something is going wrong. Baba inside there are so many things he's not telling us. Everything underground. And your mental health is at stake. You don't understand. Me who is speaking is because me, I protect my mental. Look at how fresh I am. I can go on for this case for the next 2 years. I'll be fresh, but you guys can't because you'll be tired. Your brain, because you quickly believe, you quickly accept what is wrong. Follow the case the way it's going. Look at what everyone is doing. If it's not right, call them out, challenge them. Okay, that is how to do something, and that is what I have been doing from day one. I And that's why they hate me so much. Don't go to Papayano. Don't go to him. Look at even right now. They said because I was saying negotiation is ongoing. Was I wrong? Was I wrong? I say I suspect that this negotiation ongoing with the way everything is like this. Suddenly, Baba is arrested. Now another game. You see, the 10 weeks and 8 weeks they gave us, they thought by then we would have come down. It's another plan. Because they were thinking that by that 10 weeks or 8 weeks, 10 weeks, 10 weeks, 12 weeks, we would have come down. Everything was planned. Do you guys understand? That's why when we wanted to contribute money to Berekete, who else doesn't like money? He refused your money. Don't worry, I'm going to take care of everything. How has he been taking care of everything? Just by making a call or by all those things are planned. That's how I see it. In fact, I called all those calls. They intentionally wanted to use Berekete to delay us. To delay us, and we're tired. But thank God we have the energy. After 10 weeks and 12 weeks, we were still strong. We were still very, very strong after 10 weeks. After 10 weeks and 8 weeks, we were still very, 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 very strong. So tell me, now tell me what they can do. So now that's what everybody's hand is tight. They are weak. They don't know what to do. Because we are not tiring. That's the thing. We're not getting tired. And that is one big thing. That is one thing that is paining them. 1 minute. We're not getting tired. You see? Anyway, just play it on. Let me get something done. Play it on. And they've never one day comes out, Paparan, they've never one day comes out and say this. Thank God that Buki Jesse came out of recently to talk about Brekete. That was the reason why Yekudi is saying this story from the beginning to the end now, that we now understand what is going on. They never come out and come and say the story like this when we are being worried about what is going on. These Brekete still involved when we started asking different questions. None of them came out and tell us. Mr. Mui, why is that way? He never said anything like this, never said the story like this, never tell anybody anything. They did not even mention it. Let assume Buki Jesse did not come out and mention Brekete on his charts. This recent one that she just did. I am very sure that Yekudi too will not come out and explain the way she explained. I told you what that. She will not come out and explain it. He said we should go and ask Berekete. I said, hi, about Berekete, who you are? In this case, tell me what's going on. He said, you have to go and ask Berekete that, not me. They are not saying it. They are not saying anything, and some people are. We are just guessing. What is going on? What is going on? It is now that Buki now said something. Buki now said everything on a live chat. They started coming out one by one to explain, to give us more details. Maybe Mr. Muiwa was live yesterday at the Ish Talk platform yesterday night. He was there. The same English and drama. And without even saying that, this is what happened, this is what happened, they all kept mute. Is Mr. Gracie is he going to tell me that he's not aware of this story? Of course, he knew too, but they all kept silent, quiet. But what's it called? Buki Jesse have scattered, bring out everything now. They are not coming out to explain. When they come now, the same story and English now with the year. It's not good now. It's not good. They never said they are the one who take Baba to. They tell Baba to. They take Baba to Lagos. They did not. They mentioned this.
Sir?
Don't know. I just pray that God should help us. This justice for Mohbad. Because I don't know what else to say. Too much things. Baba left Lagos. Now no even come tell the brekete to the point that the man is hungry at Baba. They never mentioned it for once. Okay, Baba is going back to brekete, but they never tell us what is going on. Kept mute. It is well. Those are the reason why some people said Mr. Miwa is not doing what he's supposed to do. And later, English in it. English in it. English in it. English in it. Let you say something like this, but me too, I do not believe him. When he said it at first, no, I did not believe him. Not until Buki just said again, and the Yekudi explained yesterday. I was like, could this be true? Could it be true? So what are we going to do now? Paparano, what is the way forward? What is the next? And I have a question to ask everybody, and including you, Paparano. Let me ask this question. What if tomorrow, what if Neil Sashitu said is hanging up? What are we going to do? Because when Brekete just started, when you said, the first time you said, we should not just relent on him. I said, no. That is not possible. That man have said he cannot. He cannot. I said it's not possible. That means anything can be possible at any time. I just pray God's help for Sha. It is well. Paparano, so answer my question now.
Let others answer it. I'm not the only one doing it.
Okay. You that call yourself success, why are you fighting with your keyboard? Come up now. Come up. And why are you crying on the comment section? Stop crying. Because I don't understand some people. When you are saying A, they will be saying B. Okay, Sister Liar. Nobody is talking now.
When the killer know that they cannot stand, why did they kill Mohbad? When they know they cannot stand, why did they kill him? See how they are hiding right now, and we are trying to catch them. These guys, they are hiding and killing. They'll be hiding, come in the night. Why can't you guys stand? And let's have war. Let's have war in the state. Killers. You guys can't stand, right? Anyway, they said I should play Ane Asuko. I don't know what they want me to hear from her. Let me play it.
She was there yesterday. She was
Please, can you mute your phone? Please. I will drop you. I'm going to drop you now. How can you request? How do they drop people, please?
Apariano, bring it to the video so that people can understand what she's trying to analyze on that results.
I need to see it now.
Okay.
I need to see what she's analyzing. Yeah, let me hear from her. I don't know what she's analyzing. They want me to play her.
Okay. Okay, good evening again, ma. I'm good evening, everybody. So basically, what we did yesterday on some platforms, we got the copy of the result. The link was pms9newsnigeria.com. So on this one, they have the page of the toxicology from page 1 to 4, the one from the NMS lab. I'm just trying to pull it up here. And this is it here. So this is page 1 of 4.
No, sorry, I wanted people on Facebook to watch it. I've tuned it into that site, so hopefully yeah.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah.
Okay, so what we started by, first of all, let's just look at the toxicology report here and the report date of issue. So here, I don't know my screen, it's a bit blurry, but I'll try and read it out. It says 0409 2024, and the time is 11 o'clock. So obviously 11 a.m. in the morning. That's the last report. Now, the other one that was issued before that was issued on the 28th of March 2024, and the time was 2 of July. Now, you have this stamp of the stamp bands, I think that's the guy who met that. Then, the area of interest was the person who wanted to get was the person who wanted to read that real quick. So the container that we went to the going for those of you just to give us I think that's what it is here. And then the volume mass is 0.5 ml. Now, if you look at the collection date, the collection date here is where we start going into the analysis proper. These samples were collected 09 to 22nd of September 2023. And let me start again. So green cap plastic tube, 0.5 ml. Date is 09/22/2023. What's the specimen? Number 1, unspecified blood, labeled as another promise. The second one, 0.1 ml, the plastic tube, same date, 22nd of September 2023, blood, another promise. The next one is 1 ml, and the same date, 22nd of September 2023, gastric fluid. It doesn't have a name here. It just says, I don't know if they're trying to type eligible or whatever. I don't know. It doesn't have his name on it, as you all can see. And then you go to the next one, the plastic bag that has the liver tissues, 13.9 grams, the same date, 22nd of September 2023. It has liver tissue, it just has a label on it. Now, another plastic bag, which is for the kidney, 12.7 grams, the same date, 22nd of September. Kidney tissue, it has a number to it. There's no label with his name. Now, you have another one, which is the plastic bag, 29.9 grams. Obviously, that must be the heaviest one. And the date is 22nd of September. That's the long tissue. It has a number to it, but not his name. And then they have a red plastic container, which is 1.4 grams. The same date, 22nd of September 2023. And it just says order. And it has his name, Alova Promise. Now, you have the homogeneous container. Forgive me, I'm not a medical doctor, so I might not get the pronunciations right. But it says not given, and the date was 22nd of September. The matrix source was from the liver tissue, but it was not given, and they also said not applicable. Another container, homogeneous container, something like that. Unspecified blood, the same date, they said not. It says not given as well, and it says not applicable. Right. Now, the last thing on there is the bone marrow, and that just has nothing on it. So obviously it wasn't given. It's there. Now, they say all samples and weights are approximated above. Now, the bone of contention. This specimen was received on the 1st of March. America writes their date differently. So 03 is the month. The date is 01/2024. So let's start the analysis. Collection date is 22nd of September 2023. sorry, so that I can understand you. Now, see, is it that you are, from what you are reading there to us, you understand, is that the specimen did not get to the lab until, or they did not do anything on the specimen until March? Is that what you are saying? It says all samples, volumes, and weights are appropriate. Specimens received. That means it did not get to NMS lab until the 1st of March 2024. Okay, thank you. And to buttress that further, that is why they have the report issued on the 28th of March and another report issued in April the 9th, 2024. So now,
sorry. Can you pause? Oh my God, I'm the one playing. I said, can you pause?
It says here
From your side.
Applicable. Same date, 22nd of September 2023. Gastric fluid.
Pause it from your side. You are the one playing. Pause it from your side.
I know. I heard. Okay. I was just trying to. I think I have 3 of these documents, but I'm gonna check. I never took this document serious, but anyway, I'm just gonna try to do some work on it and see what's up, what she say, like how effective that is. But one thing for sure is that we have to understand that on the 15th of March there was a coroner inquest. So are they saying that it was after the coroner inquest that all of this, went on? But anyway, let's see.
Or whatever, I don't know. It doesn't have his name on it, as you all can see. And then you go to the next one, the plastic bag that has the liver tissues, 13.9 grams, the same date, 22nd of September 2023. It has liver tissue, it just has a label on it. Now, another plastic bag, which is for the kidney, 12.7 grams, the same date, 22nd of September. Kidney tissue, it has a number to it. There's no label with his name. Now, you have another one, which is the plastic bag, 29.9 grams. Obviously, that must be the heaviest one. And the date is 22nd of September. That's the long tissue. It has the number to it, but not his name. And then they have the red plastic container, which is 1.4 grams. The same date, 22nd of September, 2023. And it just says order. And it has his name, Aloba Promise. Now, you have the home.
It was all labeled, please. Everything was labeled. Stop saying it was not labeled. Name was there. I don't know what you call label. Aloba Promise is the name that they put there. And they put kidney, Aloba Promise. Liver, Aloba Promise. So it was not. What do you mean? Come up and explain. Okay, you are the one doing the analysis here. Let's hear directly from you. Come up, Annie Asoko. It's been a while. So when you say there's no label, I don't know what you guys mean by there is no label. What do you guys mean by them? What do you expect as a label? Medically, what do you expect to be there?
Good afternoon, everybody, or good day.
And how are you?
I'm good, thanks.
Yeah, the star should listen to your analysis. So
that's fine. That's fine. Paparino, if you get a copy of the go to pmnewsnigeria.com. When we're saying it wasn't labeled,
was it posted there? It was all posted there.
Yes. Yes, PM News Nigeria. Let me get the full name. Hold on.
pmnewsnigeria.com.
Mm-hmm. And the way they worded it there, they said Mohbad's autopsy. Let me get the exact name. Give me a second. Okay. So PM News Nigeria, Paparino, you want to it would say the heading would be Mohbad's autopsy results from Lancet. That's where you find the 1 to 4 of the NMS toxicology lab result.
First, for them to be able to post it there, it shows that the family will approve it. They cannot post it without the permission of Mohbad or for. So as we're seeing it there, it means the lawyer of Mohbad agreed that it should be posted on the internet. And they are so silent about it. Now, by Taiwo Okonlawo, an autopsy conducted on the body of late singer Mohbad Oh my God, what kind of English is this? I'm trying to. An autopsy conducted. Do you have the same presentation in front of you?
Yes.
Is it what I'm reading? An autopsy conducted on the body of Mohbad.
The same thing. Yes, the same.
Mohbad. Okay, at Lagos State University Teaching Hospital, LASU Tech, has revealed the possible cause of his death. According to the cable lifestyle, the cause of death, these people get it from the cable lifestyle. Who is this cable lifestyle? That's under newspaper. Anyway, let me look for the copy directly. Okay. This is a copy. I have the copy here in front of me. It's not very clear. Is it very clear on your side, the copy?
No, except you open it on maybe an iPad or something, because on a phone it's very blurry.
Okay, it's also blurry. Yeah. Well, let me just, I think I have this one here on my phone. So let me see. Okay. So, kidney tissue, 2023, F25. Okay. Yes. Okay, I saw it and I saw it there with label. So what do you mean that they are not label? I mean, can you brief me on that?
Okay.
How do you expect it to be labeled as a medical doctor? Yeah, go on.
Okay, first things first. We all know I'm not a medical doctor. I'm just saying it as I see it here. I'm opening my camera just so you see it proper right now. So if you have it, let me also get an iPad because it's better on an iPad. Give me a second.
I have one of it.
On an iPad. Give me a second.
Let me just. I have one to myself. Let me open it. Okay. I have one.
Or a desktop or something bigger because you see it very well there. Give me a second. I'm just going to open it on my iPad. So I have it here. Okay, right. Okay, so I have it on my iPad here. So if you, Paparino, you have the same one. If you go to page 1 of 4, where it has the NMS.
Exactly.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I've expatiated it there.
Mm-hmm.
Can you see?
Yes, I see.
So you have his name here.
What
you just have some numbers.
Label as?
No, they just, so what it has labeled as Aloba promised the first two. The gastric fluid, they don't have his name. They have ILLIGBLE.
Mm-hmm. You mean some of them don't have his name, not all, right?
Yes. That's what I was saying. Now, maybe my term is a layman term, but I'm saying it's not labeled as you, because I'm thinking, why would you have his name, Aloba promise, and so you have some numbers?
All the samples sent were not labeled. I mean, that's what you should say. But anyway, let me see. This one we have eligible 2023F. Lung tissue, liver tissue, not applicable.
I'll turn off my camera now since you've seen it. You're right.
Okay, I understand that. I think this one is up to the pathologist to explain this. But me personally, I think maybe this one they were trying to say, but I mean this sample is taken from Mohbad body. They cannot. I mean, I'm trying to look at their excuse. Whatever excuse you want to give them, maybe it was decomposed, like the sample was decomposed, and so they can't identify whether it belongs to him. So that's why they are putting unapplicable. But anyway, I don't know whatever reason why they have to put unapplicable them. But some samples, like the liver, some samples were labeled, while others were not labeled. But anyway, the medicals, we have so many medical doctors in Nigeria. We have, I guess, the legal team have brought their pathologists, and their pathologists must have checked this and is very much aware of this information. So I don't think we should worry about anything. It's under the control of the legal team. We have Shitu is a leading son, and we have Odumosu there. So I believe they can handle this. So yeah. Is there anything else you want to bring from here?
No, I responded to what you said. You can keep playing the other things, and then I can, calm down.
No, you are here. So you can just do the same job. I mean, You can do the same job. What are the things you notice again? We've circled out that, but it should be sent to the legal team.
Okay, what I noticed, Paparina, I think it's nice as you have a copy as well, because for me, the first things I noticed was the report issued. The first one was 0409. Do I need to put my camera again, or I don't need to? Yeah,
we can do that. Why not? This is do your own lab. I like seeing you analyzing. This is the first time I'm seeing you analyzing, which is good. You're all over the place now.
Right. Okay. So, cheek. So basically, Paparina, you can see here the report issued. The first one. If we go with the month, yeah, America, I think the way they do their labeling is they start with the the month first, the day and the year. So it says the last report issued was March 28th, 2024. The time is 14:01. The second report, 0409, 2024. The time is 11 o'clock in the morning. And I think this is GMT, except they state otherwise.
Okay,
also,
we got that one now. Now, what do you understand by when they say specimens received?
Okay, so the specimen received, even if it was French or whatever language it is, that is when they got it. The date they received the specimen.
It means as September, they have sent all this specimen to them at September.
No.
Okay, what does it mean? Specimens received green cap, kidney, 9 September 9, 22nd September 2023. What do you understand by that? And
so the collection date and time is when they collected the samples.
I'm sorry, wait.
Go on.
Specimens received. Now, who received? Wait now. Don't forget that this is the person that is this document right now. The presumption is this: someone recorded it. Who recorded this? NMS, right? They are the one that issued this document, right?
Allegedly.
Exactly. So if they are the one that issued this document, it means it is when they receive all the specimens. Right?
No, because clearly they stated here, if that was the case, they would not tell you specimen received. They were very clear, explicit here, that the specimens was received on 03/01/2024. The collection time, date and time, this information will be provided by the lawsuit lab, the people who sent the samples over. Because NMS lab was not present in Nigeria when the samples were taken. So they only imputed the data, which of course they got from the people who sent the samples. So let's just say Lagos State Government lawsuit. The collection date and time imputed here is stated here. NMS is saying specimens received, this is the time they received it, which is the 1st of March, 2024.
The specimens received that we have here, okay, spanning between 22nd, which was exactly 22nd. So, can we say that was when this particular specimen was taken out of the body of Mohbad, which makes sense? But anyway, Mohbad was exhumed on the 21st of September, and on that same 21st, autopsy was completed. Don't forget. 4 p.m., they announced that autopsy was completed around the 21st of September. So
and that is a lie. That is a lie. We'll come back to that later, but that's a lie because they mentioned another date and the timing of the autopsy, which was done from 4 to 7 p.m. on the 22nd. But that's not now. We're not talking about that now. But it's in this document as you scroll down.
Can we conjunct this with a statement that was issued by Benga Motoshan saying that the specimen was on the queue? So how could it have been on the queue and then be received at this particular time? Be approved by this particular time.
And that story about the queue is some crap because here, if you look around, go back again, they received the specimen on the 1st of March. As at 28th of March, they already had their first report. So even the turnaround time was 3 weeks. The first turnaround time was 3 weeks from even when they received it. So 1st of March, specimen received.
Let us all look at this holistically, okay? Specimens received. Is who received it? That's what I'm asking. Who received it?
NMS lab received this specimen.
Okay, so NMS lab received this specimen and they didn't do nothing on it until March.
Papa, no. Lawsuit collected the specimen. NMS lab received it from whatever time lawsuits or whatever they are, they sent it. NMS is saying when this specimen came to our hands, when we got it on the 1st of March, 2024. And so, based off of that, our turnaround time to which we gave you an analysis or our findings is the 28th of March, the first one, and the second report was now issued on the 9th of April, 2024.
No, I'm curious why they are entering this data here. Like the data that they are entering here, I'm curious why they have this particular time there, this 9, like September 22. So if it was received by the lawsuit, this should be in their own report, not in these people's report.
But they would have to enter that data because the NMS lab who you're sending these samples to, they will send you a form. You would have to fill when you got the specimen, you have to give them all this information to be imputed, and they will have to revert to the same. If NMS lab was in Nigeria and they collected this specimen,
you know what? Maybe I think, what if we sue this NMS? I mean, in the USA, to have a case with them in the USA.
Yeah, outrightly so. That would be a good
one. Yeah, it will help us elaborate a lot of things. If we take a lawyer there in the USA and sue this NMS and then see what comes out of it, maybe that can help the US to investigate it. Yes, as a criminal case. So then the FBI or whoever, however, the investigative police, they will get into the matter and they will get to the real result. They will know what happened there. That makes sense, right?
Yeah, but the first things first, I'll say, Papa,
the only who can investigate it, the intelligence, American intelligence, to be sure that what was issued from this facility is nowhere violating any process, any medical whatever law.
Yeah, Paparano, coming in shortly. The clients that presented this specimen, they are not Lagos State government. They are the bioscience. So the bioscience are the one to be petitioned, not NMS. Because bioscience collected that sample, pretending as if that sample was collected in America and presented to NMS. NMS do not take international sample. This is where the problem is. So it appears that Lagos State government had breached international laws in this process because they boycotted NMS. They can't present the result directly to NMS for test. So they use a third party that can pretend as if this sample is collected locally because they don't conduct local international tests. So this is where Lagos State governments are really culpable. And then bioscience themselves for presenting an international specimen that are taken almost
happened to his network. Is he there? Can you all hear him? Because I can't hear him anymore. Or is it my network or something?
Go on, I think his network is bad. Go on, Annie, go on. Maybe he's
back. I think he's back. Are you there, Insider? Something?
Yeah, sorry, I was just on a call. So the bioscience are to be petitioned. If you check their website, NMS do not take international. That is very, very crucial. Do not take international specimen for tests. They don't. They only do locally. In fact, there was a lady on this platform, I've forgotten the name, who went the moment NMS was mentioned at Berekete. She went very far to verify the authenticity of NMS. And NMS told them that they don't take international specimen. So what Lagos State government actually did was to go through bioscience. So I don't know if bioscience themselves, because they are also like a testing facilities. They can test DNA and all those things. It's on their website. So if that is the case, if they went through bioscience, do bioscience have the right to present an international specimen as if it is local for NMS? That is where the culpability is. They could be culpable. And this is where we can raise up lawyers in America to verify these claims and then also request for the DNA of that particular specimen that was sent to NMS for test to see if it corresponds with Aloba's family. So Baba Mohbad can present even a specimen to correspond, since Nigerian people and Nigerians are not cooperating. So the DNA of Aloba, Baba Mohbad should correspond with the specimen that they claim they sent through bioscience. So that is where we'll find out the truth. If truly the specimen that they collected was actually from Mohbad. Because
sorry to pause you. Go to, if you check itsbio.com, that is the partnering, lab. I'm trying to reload it. The website is very slow. I checked it yesterday. That's the lab that works with Lagos State. They actually mentioned there that they work with Lagos State government. The name of that, whatever, is called It's Bio. So let's just spell it alphabetically. ITSIBIO.com. Let me see if I can open up my laptop here. So, and I'll show you where they mentioned Lagos State. It's bio.com. That's the website. It takes a little bit of time to load, but you see it pop up soon. Okay. So this is it here. Can you see?
Yes.
Okay, you go to, is it products or, let's see, where did I find it? Okay, you click on home. Click on home. I think you scroll. My iPad is stupid. It's not even. Let me open it on my phone. Because on the phone, if you open it, you scroll down, you will see at the bottom where it talks about projects. It mentions Lagos State Lab there. Give me a second. It's a very stupid website. When you open on the phone, it doesn't really load. It's bio.
But in all of this, why are the lawyers waiting for on the 26th June before they voice out they speak about this? What if next inquest is postponed? That is when they will now speak out. Where we are saying that this is, you guys don't believe it.
I think it's somewhere here. It's either the DNA forensics or something, but they mentioned that under their projects. God, let me open on my phone. Paparino, somebody needs to help me. You open on your phone. Yes, it's ITSIBio.com. This is the website.
In the punch, in that BBC, sorry, in that BBC. Mm-hmm. The BBC was the one that mentioned us, right? They work with them. You remember?
So if you scroll down, you will see they mention Lagos State Lab. So obviously, the question why I had to bring that out was to ask the question and say, okay, the question is this lab that is their connecting lab. When did Lagos State government send it to them? And did they breach the procedures? How are we sure these samples are not contaminated? These people do DNA forensics. So I'm hoping they did forensics on the DNA to be sure it's Mohbad. Let's give them that. But the timeline of these samples, the preservation from where it was picked up, collected, where was it stored, when did it get to its biosciences in America? And under what temperature was these samples collected, stored?
They're supposed to give more information on this. Let this be investigated by the U.S. intelligence. Let's have this case on in the USA. Let's find this result. It's a good place to go. So what do you guys think? Can we get a lawyer in the USA and have this result challenged? Let's see whether the US government is the one that's going to fight against us right now. We're ready to take on anybody.
Anybody who don't tell us the truth. Anybody don't tell us the truth. So guys, what's up? What do you guys think? Should we have that case going on in the USA? And we have some lawyers too in the USA. Come on, it's time for them to act. Let's call out this our lawyers who said they practice in the USA. Where is this lady? Where is this lady that says she's I think I have 4 or 5 of them here who are criminal lawyers in the USA who say they work there. So now we have a case for you. We don't believe in this result. We want to sue EOD, Madam EOD. We want to fight. We want to sue these people. EOD, follow the law. It is not in your jurisdiction. Where are they? It is in that jurisdiction.
I think EOD is in the UK. I think she's in the UK. I don't think she's in America.
Everybody go collect.
So let's just continue, okay?
People do one in the USA. It's not on your jurisdiction. Muyiwa is in the USA. It's not in Japan. In fact, we have Muyiwa. Why should we be worried? We have Muyiwa in the USA. It's in their jurisdiction. Abi, guys, we have to do something about this result. It's faulty. We don't believe it. We don't accept this. Even that name that is there, why they are saying that sample is unapplicable. We don't need to get much evidence. We already have few evidence there already that we can use to have this case ongoing. Like we talk about temperature and all this, we're not even recorded there. Okay, this is not what we want to rely on. This is irreliable. We can't rely on this. So how do we fight this? It has to go through the US scrutiny process. It has to go through that process. Simple. So USA, Ireland, Irish land, everywhere in the world. You want to be analyzing? Go on, let's hear you.
I think, well, fair enough. So then, Papano, if you go to page, hold on. If you go to page 2 of 4 on the same thing, the same NMS one, the one that talks about NMS, you will see where the subheading is detailed findings. Papano, see, I also have further evidence here. It says work order. Can you see it there? 2409. That's 2409, 2409, 0343. Obviously, these numbers are always made up of the dates and all of that. All right. You can see the patient ID 2023 F-025. So these combinations are always, they mix it up with the dates when they received, and they come up with all the names or the numbers or whatever you want to say. But more importantly, let's go here. Analysis and comments. As I can't pronounce the name, I'm not a medical doctor, so spare me. Acetaminophen. Result, presumably positive. The units, MCGLG, something like that. 120. The specimen resource is liver tissue. Analysis GCMS. They now further say, this test is an unconfirmed screen. Confirmation by a more definitive technique, such as GCMS, is recommended. Caffeine. This test is an unconfirmed screen. Confirmation by a more definitive technique, such as GCMS, is recommended. The only one where they didn't talk about the GCMS was the I can't pronounce that one. The one that starts with a D, defradamine, something like that. The result, the GG, all of that. But anyway, the source of liver tissue, they put LCMS. But they didn't say they need to go a definitive technique. So my own concern here is they were saying presumably positive. Anybody who's a medical doctor or who's in the medical field, please explain to us what presumably positive means.
I mean, HIV positive. I mean, something is detected then.
Okay, so it says presumably positive. And Paprano, you can just check up the word, what is presumably positive in a layman term.
All right. Mm-hmm. Go on.
Okay, so apparently this is saying we're not sure. That's what I'll say here. Now, apart from this,
They also, another point we have to pick out here. They said they were requesting that you use a technical GCMS. I checked that off.
Reasonably positive, they say, or relating to a positive test for a disease or medical condition that was done in a local laboratory. So they are confirming that it was affected by something, by particular disease. So that what is that disease? Something that is presumably positive. What was positive there? We're not sure of it. They detect
Yeah, and they said, but they're not sure, so they can't be definite to say yes for sure it is positive. Now, if you also go further, where they mentioned to say this GCMS, you can check that Paparino, what is GCMS in toxicology? It is more, I checked it on Google, it's a more in-depth, in layman term, look at it this way, it's an in-depth toxicology that should have been done on this sample. That's what they were recommending. Now, the question is, did Lagos lab or whoever ordered these samples, what order did they send to this lab? What did they ask for? And you find out what they ordered when you go down this link on page 7 of 9, because there's no 8 here. 7 or 9 of 9, you find out what order they sent to this lab, what they wanted them to do, which I think basically would have been the preliminary testing and not a detailed testing to really find out the cause of death. They were focused on a particular area, and that's it. But anyway,
what they actually did. What they actually did was that they did a preliminary test. It's not a definite test for that positive result to come out. So they are now suggesting a GCMS, which is a gas chromatography mass spectrometry test. Is a kind of instrumentation where they can actually get a precise test. But what they did was just a preliminary test without the chromatography test. So that's just what they are explaining. That what they got was positive, but a detailed finding could be done using a gas chromatography mass spectrometry test. That's what it means.
Okay, great. Thank you for that. And now, and then also, the reason why they would have requested for this is, just as the lady mentioned in the comment section, America or any lab that knows the salt would not tell you something is inconclusive. A perfect case, an example, which is not even America, is this Sinead O'Connor, which is an Irish lady who died in the UK. If you Google it, cause of death, they said after five months, they found out she died from a natural cause of death. They had to turn all the tables just to be sure they were exact as to what killed this person, because otherwise, the family of that lady could have sued whoever they wanted.
What do you mean natural cause of death? Every death has a cause. There's nothing natural. You have to.
No, when they say, if you Google it, Papa, just Google. If you Google what is a natural cause of death, it tells you that it's just saying that the heart stopped. There were no accidental or any force, or there was nothing that could have been, that you could say somebody tried to kill the person. You can just Google it. Just type Sinead O'Connor. Yes. Sinead O'Connor. Let me just charge my iPad for a second. Okay, while Paparino is doing that, or maybe let's just wait for him.
Death by natural causes is often added to death record as the cause of a person's death. Death from natural causes might be a heart attack, stroke, cancer, infection, or any other illness. That's what I'm saying, that like what specifically they have to mention: heart attack, they have to mention stroke, they have to mention something. Something must cause a person's death. So if they say heart attack, fine. I mean, they should be able to establish at what point, what was blood pressure, what's happened, what's the condition in his body that they suspect that led to that particular effect. Something triggers something.
Well, I think if you get a copy of the detailed report of the lady Sinead O'Connor, if you get a detailed report, would get the actual cost. But if they're saying natural cost of death, they're basically trying to say. So that's not a problem to me. But why I brought that up is to say that at least even in that, they took 5 months to establish that, you know what, yes, we can be certain, and we're telling you this. So why would a lab in America not be able to ascertain Mohbad's death and say it's inconclusive? It don't make sense to me.
Let's say, do we have any criminal lawyer here? Any lawyer in the USA in this live stream? If you are here, please identify yourself. Any lawyer just go on with what you're doing. If you're a lawyer in the USA, just identify yourself. Go on what you're doing.
Okay, so now, and then if you go further, they then say, unless alternate arrangements are made by you, the remainder of the submitted specimens will be discarded 6 weeks from the date of this report, and generated data will be discarded 5 years from the date the analysis were performed. So what am I trying to bring out here? If these people said to them, this is what we found, it's presumably positive, and we're saying try GCMS. My question is, why couldn't the Lagos State government, they have the specimen they sent to them, so allow them to do further research or whatever to find out what killed this young man? They have the samples, they would have kept it for 6 weeks. You got this report back on the 9th of April. They obviously told you this. Did you push further? No. If you go to page 7, where they have their own autopsy, where they just basically repeat what these people told them, you can see what they ordered for. This is page 7 of 9. The test codes 8052 2T1, what they ordered for was postmortem, expanded tissue forensic. And then there's another one here, 2693TI, metals, metalloids, acute poisoning, panel tissue, and 2062B, ethylene glycol blood were performed. The test revealed the following positive findings. So this is what they ordered for. So the question is, why did you not push further? Because to me, I'm just thinking these people came up with some stupid games. They kept that sample, or the specimen, whatever you want to say, they kept it. They only sent it when or after the shouting had happened on Brekete's life. Kudos to him for that. When he called them out. Because even the truth of the information was stuttering.
They didn't send it after they sent it after the inquest. After the March 15th inquest.
This is my question.
They sent it after the March 15th inquest, not after Berekete. Sorry.
Okay, with that, fair enough. For me, I'm just thinking that at least they put that commissioner information on the spot. That's where he told us about the hospital, NMS. We didn't even have that information.
That's Susan who made Berekete to know that we need the name of that facility, because Berekete didn't even, think about that. So Susan was the one who told Berekete.
Wait, and the man came out and started saying whatever he was saying. But for me, I just think why did they wait all that time, Paparino? Why?
The thing is this, right? The persons who have made these investigations, like Susan, Comrade Moses, and others, and co, if we have listened to them, okay, you don't even need to go to Berekete. Okay, we would have been looking for alternative for a very, very long time, that this is not sent anywhere, and would have known what to do. But with Berekete, they even made us to believe that something was sent somewhere. Okay, and nothing was sent anywhere. Even this that they are telling that they send it, believe me, at the end of the day, this might just be a document. That's why we should challenge this document. If we, Ralph also just to be believing that this was even sent to America, we should challenge this document. And then we'll know the truth. We'll even know when it was sent. Okay, that will give us a headlight. If we start with this document, with the end point, what we want to be used as evidence is this. So we challenge this right now, right from America. So we get a lawyer in America and challenge this process. And this will lead us somewhere. Because if we cannot win this, then we cannot win it. That's if we cannot win against this document. This is the government's evidence that this is their ground. Yeah, go on.
Okay, so that's the test they ordered for, as we see on page 7 page 7. And then also, they now sent this report to the Deputy Commissioner of Police, State CID, what's the name? Banti Yaba, on 10th of April. I'm just trying to pick up their lies. That's when, I don't know if it was around that time, somebody said, oh, the result is out. And then they kept it. Nothing was said. The autopsy is not, this date is not the date of the autopsy. This date is the date of the toxicology. They had already had their autopsy because there's no confirmation they sent autopsy anywhere. They did that there. They had it there, but they were waiting for toxicology. But they had this by the 10th of April. But we only got to hear this, was it last month? Yeah, when they had the inquest. Okay, that's that. Now, after they've mentioned here, this guy, what is his name again? Is he Banjo something? There's somewhere here where they mentioned that they kept samples of this for histology. So now I'm asking myself, you kept the brain, you kept all of that. Could you not order for an in-depth toxicology or post-mortem examination to really find out the cause of death? If what you paid for, which is, the preliminary testing to find out if it was poison, because I think page 8 is out of here, but you can actually deduce basically to say that obviously their focus was this test that they put on 7. They went to find out if it was poisoned, all of that, if it was drug. That was it was a limited focus. If they had expanded it, maybe they would have had to send them the bone marrow, because the bone marrow here in 1 of 4 has nothing. You can see here 007 bone marrow, nothing. Even this homogenic container for liver tissue, whatever, it says not given and not applicable. So these samples, they would have said, could it be that the samples they sent were just focused, limited to a particular area of research? Why? Even if we have to nail the government, one of the core things we have to point out is the timing. They sent it where it was stored and not actually doing a full detailed or allowing the people they contracted to do.
There's nothing good. There's nothing good as challenging this document right in the USA.
Yes.
Once you hear the truth, whenever they receive this document, they will state, and then I would ask the government, why did you send it on to Lynn? Then now you can have good case with the Lagos government. Now they cannot deny, because now they will have to argue. They will have to be fighting with there will have to be a fight on both sides. That no, it was on the queue. Because the Bengal Motor is telling us that they sent it, it was on the queue, right? Which queue? Which queue? When did they receive it? What do you mean by it was on the queue? Did they receive it all that wide or not? I don't understand. You say medical sample is on the queue. And where did they store it? Why it was on the queue? And they stored it in the USA or stored it in Nigeria? It was on which queue? Queue in which country?
Yes, some very stupid, some very stupid lies. Some very stupid lies. I think if you have a copy of this, if anybody ever finds,
they taught us not to lie. They will hold their responsibility. Those days are gone. Everybody must.
And the reason why I'm even saying that, Papa, I know that they didn't even do that autopsy on the 21st, even though they mentioned it here at the top page. They said autopsy conducted 21st is a lie, because they did autopsy. They took out the samples on the 22nd. They mentioned a collection of samples of 22nd. If you are doing autopsy,
Wait. It is possible that autopsy is done on the 21st. Autopsy, that is verified about.
But wouldn't they have needed to? If you go to go to page 7 of 9, you will see where they said they looked at the skull, they checked. Wouldn't they have to open that thing to see it?
When it got to the laboratory, you understand what I mean? Like, when exactly did it get to the laboratory? Because I think they had to harvest it from some particular place, and they had to send to some specialists. I don't know which specialist they had to send it to. I mean, it's consequences. I mean, it's consecutive. The day before and the day after. So it is relative. It is still relative. You know what I mean?
Okay, fair enough. And then the question is, our biggest question, which we have been saying, when did you store it? Why did you keep it that long? And what time did you get to the US? Why did you have to contract that Eats Bio services? So how do we get Eats Bio to tell us?
You live in the US. You live in the US.
No, I live in the UK.
Okay. So, guys, we already come to this agreement. We want to challenge this. We do not believe in this at all. So how can we get this investigated by the let's rub mind together, everybody? We just wait first, and it's cool. Let's rub mind, everybody. It is on PM. Adenike, if you want to access this document, it's on newspaper. Okay. Let me give you the name of the newspaper so that you get it. Anybody want to get it? Just type 1 minute. Let me see. Just Google. Wait. Yes. Just type. Oh my God. Type PM News Nigeria Mohbad autopsy result like that on Google. Like PM News Nigeria Mohbad autopsy result. Now there are many countries so that you don't fall into PM of another country. PM News Nigeria. PM News Nigeria autopsy result. And Wumi is the one that's supposed to be doing all of this if she was a good girl. If she really wanted to know what killed her husband. Imagine Papariano, me talking about let's get lawyer in the USA. What is Wumi doing? Wumi who will share the property. Wumi have cast Karimo. Maybe Karimo can help us get a better lawyer. What do you guys think? This is what can even lead to the arrest of Karimo. Very good. This is very, very good. Let us challenge this result. Yes. Let's challenge this result. When the FBI or whoever had the investigator, once they begin investigating this result, now before you know, we give them another complaint, recorded video, everything. All these things that Karimo has been doing, prescribing to Mohbad. All those things Karimo has been prescribing to Mohbad. Maybe they will find it. Maybe they will have to go and redo this again. They will find it in the Mohbad body. Who knows? And then Karimo will not tell us the real truth. I will confess. Now we are in the US. We don't finish with Nigeria. Everybody, what do you think? Come on now, let's hope, man, guys. What do you think? Should we get a lawyer in the USA to challenge this? I mean, don't forget that if we get the USA, or should we report this to the USA? The department, that's the police. It will be a criminal case to investigate. We don't even need a lawyer. Okay? If let Muyiwa go and report this to the police. Simple. Let them investigate it. Simple. It's a criminal case. Okay? We can get a lawyer. Fine. We can get a lawyer if we want. Okay, let's get a lawyer. At least it's still good. Let's get a very cheap criminal lawyer. Where are all those student lawyers, all those USA baby lawyer? At least I can still work with USA baby lawyer. So before today and this week runs, let's see how we can get somebody around that place to help us report this to the police. This document is all over the places. And let's see whether, in fact, let's even see whether NMS will even accept. It is one thing for us, all this time we are saying, maybe NMS will even come and say, we don't even know about this. That we don't know about this, that who did this?
You see, I'll tell you another idea that came to my head, but you see why it's even controversial, starting with what you said. Before, the Punch newspaper that talked about, I think it was a week ago, that said there was nothing done. That lady, Esther Dede, works for that NMS lab. You know where they said there was no poison test done on Mohbad, it was on Punch. So they came out and refuted that nothing was done. So how is it then that when Lagos State government came out with these results, they didn't go back to Punch, they went to BBC, and then they put this, at least this one that even has 1 to 4 on an online newspaper. So now for me, what I think is writing to NMS and making reference to what Punch.